Yo guys, and welcome back to this new stream here on the channel. On today's stream, we're going to discuss the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market. Because yeah, today it's another very exciting day here. Of course, Bitcoin came down a little bit here, like we have been predicting yesterday. And of course, Bitcoin is already coming down towards levels where I do think Bitcoin is, of course, particularly good for accumulation, like you can see over here. So yesterday, yeah, we did discuss this level. Yesterday we did discuss the top side of resistance for Bitcoin. Of course, in the past, this level has been providing already quite a lot of significant amounts of resistance on Bitcoin. We did yesterday told you guys out there that we were forming some bearish divergence on those highs here, like you can see here on the RSI, money flow index, touch RSI, and yeah, of course, wave trend indicator. We were forming bearish divergence, and that was for me a reason to expect that Bitcoin was going to have a little bit of a curve down here towards targets range to 47 towards 48,000 US dollars. The reason why I did call this level is because this is a previous very strong resistance zone here, and of course we could even extend this range here, and you can clearly see this level in the past has been providing a lot of resistance. And if we're going to retest this level right now here today, I do think it's going to be providing us a lot of support, because yeah, we have been breaking this lower high trend. First of all, we have been breaking this lower low trend as well. So personally, I do think that it is likely to expect what Bitcoin is going to do from this point is going to continue its trend up here, and Bitcoin is going to continue its momentum wave with this stairway towards the upside. So of course, Bitcoin is not taking the elevator up here. No, Bitcoin is taking the stairs up. So personally, I do see this as another structure for a very good accumulation for people that did still want to be starting to get in towards this market. Personally, yeah, I've been already in my position for quite a while here, and my strategy right now here is to buy a little bit more here, a little bit more Bitcoin as soon as we're going to reach this 48,000 US dollar level. Of course, maybe we already found the bottom here, and maybe we're already going to start reversal from up this point here, or maybe we're still going to see a little bit of a further continuation and then start to be moving up. But personally, I do think that Bitcoin and its trend that it's currently trading on is particularly close by having another major market pump here. So I am looking forward towards where we're heading towards from up this point. Personally, I'm getting once again very exciting. Of course, past hours has been very boring, and right now what you can see on the market is maybe in the 1 hour candles, Bitcoin is once again forming a new pattern again, right? So we're forming some kind of a downward sloping support line, downward sloping resistance line from the highs, and this is going to potentially squeeze in the price action towards an apex. What is then going to be once again result in a pretty significant imminent move here with high volatility in the market, and this could be, of course, as well play out in the coming hours ahead of ourselves. And once I'm saying the coming hours ahead of ourselves, I do talk about the coming 5 hours approximately. So what I do expect basically to see here for today's stream is major market volatility. I do expect that Bitcoin is going to show us quite the significant amount of volatility today, and that's a thing I look forward towards. Hopefully, it could be very, very exciting, of course, right? So that's a thing that we're going to discuss here, and that's a thing that we're going to look out for on today's stream. As well, we could be still wait for, of course, retest on the lower sides. If we're going to look at momentum indicators, we can see that on the on the money flow index and on the storage RSI, Bitcoin has been creating bullish divergence again. So yesterday, while we were here on the highs, while we were trading on 49.5k, we were creating bearish divergence. And right now, of course, while we are trading on those lower sides of the 48,000 US dollars, we are creating bullish momentum, like you can see here on the money flow index. And like you currently can see on the storage RSI, so far the RSI is not forming a bullish divergence yet here, because that's not what the rover trends indicator is currently telling us. So we've got a double bullish divergence, and of course I could be as well real quickly look into towards, let me see, not this one, let me disable this, let me quickly check out on the MACD here as well, in terms of if we're going to see any divergence getting formed out over here. So let me quickly enable this, and let me quickly enable this as well. So currently as well on the MACD, we're forming a pretty significant divergence here. Like you can see on the 1 hour candles, Bitcoin is right now as well forming a regular bullish divergence on the MACD, storage RSI, and money flow index. So we're basically seeing 3 signals of a bullish divergence getting formed here, and because the rover trends indicator is right now telling me that we're seeing 3 different bullish divergences getting formed on this market on the 1 hour candles. I do expect that the market is going to be flipping bullish here in the coming hours ahead of ourselves. So yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that we right now have to be flipping bullish, of course, but of course it does mean that probably Bitcoin is going to see a potential movement back towards higher ranges in the coming hours ahead of ourselves. So yeah, I am particularly bullish right now on the market. If I'm going to talk about, let's say, the coming 4 to, let's say, 12 hours. I do think that the price action is going to be more in the green, and I do expect that Bitcoin at least is going to today, or maybe, yeah, near the end of the day here, going to visit again this orange box on the top side here. So, of course, you could be taking a very quick scalp here from trading the lows here towards the highs, towards the 49.5k. Could be already a very solid move here of approximately 3% here, but yeah, because I see these divergences currently getting formed here, it is going to be, for me, very likely to assume the market is going to curve up a little bit here on the imminent short term, and that's as well a thing that I will be anticipating. Of course, right now as well, the 30-minute time frame, so of course, particularly low time frames, of course, yeah, we can clearly still see price action forming lower lows there, and as well, here we are as well forming this bullish divergence on the RSI as well. If we're going to be enabling the MACD real quickly, let me quickly enable the MACD here. We can see as well double bullish divergence getting formed over here. We're right now forming just a very simple double bullish divergence on the Bitcoin chart here on the 50-minute time frame, and that is for me as well giving a very bullish edge here on this market for the 50-minute time frame, and that's also a reason for me right now to anticipate Bitcoin is going to, for the imminent short term, because the lower time frames are looking so bullish, going to see a continuation up here. So could to be mass market volatility towards the upside? Yeah, most likely there could be in those candles that we're right now trading on. So that's a thing we're still going to be waiting for. But yeah, it is looking particularly solid right now. Bitcoin 4-hourly time frame. What are we seeing over there? Of course, 4-hourly time frame is pretty crucial to be looking at, because I think if you're going to look at Bitcoin towards the 4-hourly time frame, you will get a particularly clear view about what we can currently expect of Bitcoin, right? So you can clearly see over here, resistance from the past, resistance over here, resistance over here, resistance over here, and this previous resistance zone is, yeah, once again providing resistance on the past correction. Of course, that was also a thing that we were anticipating when we were, of course, approaching this level. So far, yeah, it has been not really smashed expectations. It was, of course, like expectations, Bitcoin getting rejected by this range here. Of course, we do know here, if we're going to go afterwards for another retest, it's more likely to be breaking it, because, yeah, the more times you're going to retest a certain level of resistance of support, the more likely it is that you're going to be breaking that level as well. So yeah, since we right now got approximately already, yeah, 4 touch points of it, I do expect right now a breakthrough is going to be imminent, and as soon as we do get this breakthrough, yeah, this is going to be then lead towards more price surges towards the upside, because, yeah, as soon as we do break this important level of resistance, Bitcoin is basically going to have green lights, and it could be, of course, increased very quickly in its valuation. As well, thing that we could be still look for is, of course, this W structure that we formed here last time around here, horizontal support, where Bitcoin could be finding some very strong support on, and it's going to be still in the 48,000 US dollars. So if we're going to get another 200 or 400 US dollar drop off, this will be for me, meaning I will be starting to accumulate more into my trade here. Because, yes, I still have a trade open here on BYBIT. Right now, still 31% profit. But as soon as we're going to come down towards 47.8k, towards 48k, towards this range over here, I will be quickly put up a green box here to make it very clear for you guys out there. So as soon as we're going to come down towards this level over here, I will be starting to be accumulating more of my tokens. I will be starting to accumulate more into my position, because I personally think this is a pretty good average entry price. And for everyone who, let's say, has not gotten a swing trade position yet here, please do make sure to do your own research. But I personally think that this is going to be a very strong level to at least take an imminent short-term trade here, and I will be doing the same as well with my other accounts here. So as soon as Bitcoin is going to come down a little bit more, I will be trying to scoop in an extra trade here, because, yeah, we are forming these divergences on the market, together with, of course, such kind of a strong level of support is going to be, for me, a very easy trade to take here, and that's the reason why I will be trying to take this as well here. So yeah, it looks pretty exciting right now. Of course, 4-hourly trend, we've been talking about it several times, right? So lower high, lower high, lower high. I mean, we have been forming on paper and higher high over here, but I will be saying equal high. So we have been not really smashing the downtrend yet here. We are still in a downtrend on the wider scale, but how a downtrend shift always tends to start, guys, and that's, of course, very important to know here, is that a downtrend shift always starts here from the lower low structure getting broken. Like you can see over here, lower lows clearly getting formed there, and as soon as Bitcoin can form a higher low right now here, Bitcoin is going to bottom out of here. We're forming a higher low, and this is going to lead towards a continuation towards the upside. And I personally think we're going to see some kind of such a structure. Maybe we're not exactly bottomed out yet here, but I do think we're extremely close, like I told you. And as soon as we are going to see that, that's going to lead towards prices up here, just like we saw here on the September correction, we were basically forming the whole time these lower low structures, lower high structures. But as soon as we did broke the highs here, so as soon as we did broke the lower high trend here, yeah, we pushed up very quickly because yeah, we were having a trend line over here. Like you can see, we broke this lower high structure, and since then we saw an increase in valuation as well. This was a clear signal that we were reversing because we're forming a higher low, and then of course over here once again a higher low was getting formed. So yeah, pretty important to look at, and you see downtrends tend to shift on that matter, of course. So that's of course very important to know here. This is going to be a very important structure to be right now witnessing. And oh, let me remove those drawings once again over here, because yeah, it's pretty annoying to look at, of course. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty important structure to look at right now for Bitcoin. Can we shift the lower low? Can we shift the lower low trend towards a higher low trend here? It's going to be crucial for Bitcoin, and especially for the coming days ahead of ourselves here, trading on this market. I am very much looking forward towards it. But of course, if Bitcoin, let's say, is going to be finding a rejection and Bitcoin is going to come down here, let's say we're going to form once again a lower low in this market. Let's say we're going to be breaking below the support range. This is of course going to be leaning towards more bearish price action. So that's of course as well a scenario that we could be taking in consideration. As well, Bitcoin going to come down towards the diamond sloping trend line here. I personally do think as soon as we do see a level, this level getting touched here, that Bitcoin will be finding a lot of support, because like you can see, it has been a major resistance target, and as soon as we are going to retest this level, I personally do expect this level is going to be bouncing us back very quickly towards the upside again. So that's something I look forward towards right now today, and I very much look forward towards on how Bitcoin is going to be performing like that from here on, of course. So yeah, for hourly time frame, very important to analyze right now here. If we're going to be curving back from up the lows of here, we're officially forming a higher low structure, and that's going to be, it looks so bullish for the coming week ahead of ourselves, right? So right now, of course, it's already Thursday. And because it's already Thursday, tomorrow is Friday, and afterwards it's the weekend. And of course, we have Christmas coming up as well. So I'm very excited about how the Christmas weekend will be trading. Will there be a lot of volatility, or will there be just low volatility? Because yeah, sometimes because of Christmas, there's maybe less volume trading, and because there's less volume trading while Christmas, there could be more manipulation playing out while Christmas, of course. So let's see how it's going to go here. Hopefully people will not get very sad while Christmas, because that's not a good thing to have here, because yeah, maybe they're going to do some wheel moves, of course, in the market. But of course, still daily time frame for Bitcoin not being able to break through the high over there, still finding resistance from it. That's of course particularly unfortunate, but a thing that I do want to be seeing getting broken, of course. Yeah, what can we see further on from up this point? Of course, Bitcoin, downward sloping resistance line from the highs getting formed here. This downward sloping resistance line has to get broken anytime soon here. Sorry, already got broken lately, of course, with this daily candle close above this. This, of course, looking like a particularly good daily candle close. Right now, we're waiting for confirmation towards the upside. Today, it would be lovely if we could be creating a wick on the lower side and, of course, continue our trend up here, because, yeah, if we're breaking out here and we're still going to continue our way down, it's going to be looking a little bit more bearish. Of course, daily time frame has been creating several bullish divergence here on the money flow index, of course, on the RSI, and on the, of course, Stoch RSI as well. On the MACD divergence, we can see as well, if I'm real quickly going to be enabling everything once again, histogram divergence enabled, and hidden bullish divergence enabled. So you can clearly see we were forming a hidden bullish divergence over there, a regular bullish divergence over there as well. So yeah, it's pretty interesting what we currently can see here on the RSI and on the MACD. And of course, if we're looking back towards every single time here, if we're looking back towards the MACD, and every single time the MACD did give us a bullish divergence, it was lacking, of course. Like the last time around that the MACD gave us a bullish divergence on the daily time frame, it was here on the 21st of September. Of course, I do know the bullish divergence on the MACD is always a lacking indicator. It's an indicator that gives you a signal, okay, right now is a good time to be buying Bitcoin, but it's not necessarily going to give you, as soon as it gives you that signal, it's going to be pumping right away here. Just like here in September, it gave the signal on the 21st of September. And it was, of course, you had another approximately a few days here, approximately 9 days here before accumulating, before it absolutely started to be pumping. As well, we got another bullish divergence on the MACD here on the low on the 19th of July. So if we're looking to every single divergence that we got created, and let me quickly disable all these other things here. Let me disable all these labels. Let me see. No, not labels. Let me quickly disable the trend lines like this. So let me quickly do this, and of course show you guys about how strong these divergences basically are here, because yeah, like you can see as well on the 22nd of July, 21st of July, we saw bullish divergence on Bitcoin getting generated from of the MACD here. So as well, we have seen one hidden bullish divergence getting formed here in January. These every single signal that we're getting, as well in terms of bearish divergence. Look at this, bearish divergence, we came down. Bearish divergence over here, we came down. Bearish divergence over here to this point, we came down afterwards, and as well over here, bearish divergence to this high as well, we came down. But right now we're getting once again this bullish bias signal here. You do not get this signal every single day. This is an extremely bullish bias signal, and we got it approximately here already. Of course, this is a lacking indicator, but it does show you a very good average buy price. So I mean, guys, September, July, we're all repeating it all over again right now. And of course, we do not see these signals every single day flashing out here on the MACD, not only on the MACD, but as well on the RSI and different momentum indicators. But I think if you're not going to be taking your eyes wide open towards these kinds of momentum shifts right now in the market, you are going to be miss out on a lot of you're going to miss out on a lot of gains here. So, some people are asking, how do we get this indicator? I mean, guys, I will be soon, very, very soon, because the website is about to roll out, and otherwise, if it takes too long, I will be put up a form in the description. Maybe from tomorrow, you will be able to get it here. Maybe from later today on Twitter, I will be posting it already, how you can get it. So, guys, it is an extremely good indication to right now know when to buy or sell. But yeah, like you can see, the rover trends, MACD, bullish divergence is of course a very, very clear signal right now we're currently getting. And of course, guys, I told everyone out there, my indicator is going to be helping us to identify when it's a good time to be buying, or when it's a bad time to be buying, or where is a good time to be opening swing trades. And the reason why I'm right now in, of course, a swing trade position is because I'm expecting Bitcoin is going to be doing the same here, just like we've seen here in the past. And of course, we've seen it as well over here. Here we formed several hidden bullish divergence. We moved up here. Here we formed a hidden bullish divergence. Of course, here we moved up a little bit here. Then we came down. But of course, it's basically right 9 out of the 10 times here as well. Over here, bullish divergence, we moved up from that point. As well, bearish divergence over here, we came down. Bearish divergence over here, we came down. I mean, it's so clear. It's so clear. It's so clear. And of course, that's the reason why I do love this indicator. On the weekly time frame, yeah, it's nothing very special what you can see over there, but I mean, basically what we can see right now is that the momentum from the sellers is basically getting exhausted while the price action keeps continuously going down here. If you're going to be bearish right now, I think it's a little bit stupid. If you're going to short the market right now, I think it's pretty stupid, because you're literally playing against all the odds right now here. And I mean, I don't like to play against the odds. I like to play with the odds, you know. I like to play on the right side. And personally, you have the opportunity right now to play on the right side, and I think you should be definitely benefit, and you should definitely benefit from it right now here. Why is VPET dead? It's not dead at all here. Let me quickly get as well up towards. I will be going into VPET in a second, by the way. But let me start over with the Bitcoin US dollar chart on the weekly time frame. Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. Upward sloping support line getting formed over here. This is of course looking very, very solid. Of course, on the weekly time frame as well. Let me quickly get the regular RSI in front of my screen here to make it, of course, a little bit more clear for you guys out there. So, of course, on the regular RSI, what we can see on the Bitcoin chart is that Bitcoin has been forming, of course, higher low on the chart here, while the price section has been forming a higher low. Lower lows has been getting formed here on the RSI, what basically means we're forming a hidden bullish divergence. Of course, with the rover trends indicator, you will not have to spot any of these divergences, because it will be doing everything for you. So this, of course, a clear bullish divergence that we're currently creating, hidden bullish divergence. And that's the thing that you should be taking your attention towards as well here. It's easy money to be making right now. And of course, if you're going to short in towards bullish divergence on the weekly, daily, 4 hour, I think it's definitely a little bit like you want to be losing money. Because, I mean, my strategy right now is not to lose money. My strategy here is to be making money, of course. So, let me see what we're going to be having here. Some people are saying, yeah, I mean, I don't know as well. Some people say VPET is dead or whatsoever, but what a lot of people don't understand here, like VPET is trading right now on, of course, it's a little bit lagging over here. Let me go to the FEMIX chart, of course. Can you show us your VPET portfolio? I mean, I don't have enough, never checked it yet before, so I can't show you yet here, but I will be show you guys anytime soon here. I did definitely bought quite a lot of these tokens. Of course, right now I only have 400 tokens left here, because yesterday I hit 800 tokens, and I gave away 400 of them towards a lucky viewer. Of course, let me see who it was. Let me go to messages. It was this guy. He was very lucky, NFT collector or whatsoever, and yeah, he won, of course, the 400 VPET giveaway. So guys, if you do want to be winning some VPETs as well, or if you do want to be winning any other things here, make sure to, of course, yeah, smash up that follow button here on our account, because there you will be staying up to date here about all the developments. We're going to do more giveaways in the future, but basically VPET, I don't know why people call it that or whatsoever, because you have to really could remember this token got launched on 3 cents here, so it literally did 33x from its launch, and that is of course particularly crazy. It is up 93 cents here from its launch, so people saying it's dead is definitely not right here. Of course, there is a lot of accumulation, a lot of distribution, because yeah, people made loads of profits, people made loads of losses, and the people that made a loss, they are of course going to hate on it, but probably the people that made a loss here literally market their order in here while VPET was trading on, yeah, $4, $5 to $6, you know. So pretty important to know here, it was trading on $3.6, but I mean, I should be very careful with these kinds of things here. But for me, it's no reason to call VPET dead here, because it just got launched and it is trading so much higher from its launching point. So no, I don't see it dead at all. I think it still has a lot of potential as well here. I mean, it has already got a fully diluted market cap of $1 billion. That's absolutely crazy. The project is extremely big here. And for me on right now, I can't wait to see where it is heading towards from this point here. So I look forward towards what we're going to get here from up this point. But yeah, I'm extremely excited. I'm extremely excited what we do have over here, and where we are especially going to be heading towards from up this point, right? So it's going to be an exciting journey, of course. It's going to be a very exciting journey. So I'm as well quickly looking to my account here, because yeah, I'm currently as well going to stake some tokens that I bought here. So yeah, I look forward towards what we are going to do with the VPET tokens. So I think it's very exciting, of course, to have. It's very, very exciting. Let me see what the chat is saying, by the way, here, so we can go over some other stuff here. Does McDonald's give its... No. They don't. Yeah, let's see. Those... I mean, yeah, indeed. I mean, for me, I'm just going to hodl, because I think that you could easily do a way bigger multiplier, because... You know, when the real big price surge in V-Launch is going to get started, is because there are going to be tokens getting launched here on this project. What is going to be, of course, extremely big here, and because those projects are extremely big that are going to get launched over here, there will be a lot of stakers. And look at this, there are already 3 million tokens getting staked. So $3 million is already getting staked in the platform. That's pretty crazy, man. So already more than 2,300 unique stakers. So there's some pretty significant amount of stakers already in the platform. And of course, the more stakers that are going to come here, the more secure, the more stable the token price will be as well here, and the less distribution as well there will be. So I mean, I'm looking forward towards. I mean, I staked all my tokens as well right now. Because I want to be getting access towards these tokens, of course. I want to be getting access to CoinWeb, all these tokens, of course. I want to be trying to get in towards it, of course. So, yeah, I look forward towards it. I look very, very forward towards it. Bro, I just joined. Can you brief me on Bitcoin? You can just rewind a little bit, indeed, because we explained, let's say, 20 minutes already about Bitcoin, what we think about it. But let me right now go over the next coin. That's going to be Ethereum, of course, that we want to be discussing. So, first of all, what we're seeing on Ethereum on the daily time frame, I always start off with talking on Ethereum compared to Bitcoin. And Ethereum compared to Bitcoin is right now looking particularly interesting, right? So Ethereum against Bitcoin is right now, still trading in this symmetrical triangle that we have been talking about. Price action was getting squeezed in towards the apex, like you can see over here. Very strong support line was getting generated. This support line right now getting retested on the current time of recording, and downward slope resistance line getting formed as well from the highs. So we're seeing a very significant symmetrical triangle getting formed on the market right now, and Ethereum against Bitcoin is right now trying to be retesting the support range. We want to be seeing Ethereum holding up towards this level, because as soon as Ethereum does fail to hold on against this level, it's going to be looking, of course, a little bit more bearish, of course. So Ethereum has to be performing very strongly against Bitcoin right now here, if it wants to be remaining its very strong uptrend, because yeah, a break below this critical range of upward sloping support is going to be having, of course, this bearish edge for the price action right now here. So So that's going to be a thing we're going to be looking out for sure. Of course, we could be looking as well towards this previous high that we got created as right now flipping into support. So this could be potentially help still the Ethereum price action against Bitcoin to hold up a little bit better. So that's going to be important to watch here. Against that, of course, Ethereum against the dollar is as well a very important chart to be looking at right now. We can clearly see here downward sloping resistance getting formed from the highs here. This downward sloping resistance is, of course, an important level to be looking at. So far, Ethereum has been not able to be breaking it yet here. But what we have been seeing here is that Ethereum, of course, still in the bigger picture is performing better against Bitcoin because, yeah, Ethereum is still holding up pretty high here, still holding up the 4K range here. Gold is right now in approximately, let me see, 20% away from its all-time high. Bitcoin is, of course, over 34% away from its all-time high, if I say correctly, so 30%. So Ethereum is indeed doing a better job here in terms of how far it is away from its all-time high, and we can see it as well because we're so... we can see that as well because Ethereum compared to Bitcoin has been performing so well here. In order to see Ethereum performing a little bit better right now in the imminent short term, we do want to be seeing Ethereum, of course, break this downward slope resistance line. As long as Ethereum could not be breaking this downward slope resistance line, this is going to be leading towards some continuation towards the downside for Ethereum, and this could be leading towards more bearish price action for today. So that's the thing that I look forward towards, and hopefully Ethereum against the dollar could be breaking this level, because that could be then, of course, lead towards the continuation that we have been waiting for. Ethereum against the US dollar on this 4-hourly chart, of course, did broke the downtrend over here. Very critical downtrend got broken. Maybe potentially Ethereum is first going to come down to the 3,800 before then shooting up again, because this has been a previous very strong support range, resistance, support, and of course, a retest of this level could be likely to be providing us very good support. So that could be, of course, a thing that we can be looking out for right now. But besides that, yeah, we have been still starting to be forming lower highs on a bigger scale here. Like you can see, lower high, lower high, lower high. So far, we have been starting to form maybe an upward sloping support line with higher lows getting formed. So that could be, of course, an important range to be looking at, because if I just remove all the drawings here on this chart, I look at this upward sloping support line. This could be a level that Ethereum can be retracing towards to find some very strong support. But as well, at the same time, we could be looking at this very crucial downward sloping resistance line. So price action is definitely getting squeezed in towards an apex again. And since the price action is going to get squeezed in here, it's likely to see, of course, massive volatility again on the Ethereum market as soon as we're going to be approaching this apex here. So, I mean, yeah, to be very honest, are these very good trading opportunities for Ethereum? Yeah, I personally do really think there's a good trading opportunity for Ethereum. I think Ethereum could be, of course, squeeze its price action in towards the apex. Of course, is this a bearish bias pattern? Yes, of course, this is a typical more of a bearish bias pattern, because a symmetrical triangle that's getting created in a downtrend, because like you can see, we are in a downtrend, always has a little bit of its bearish edge here. So as soon as Ethereum does break the lower side of support, yeah, we're going to be aiming for way lower targets. Of course, this could be a particularly big drop off here on Ethereum as soon as we do break the lower side of support. But of course, I'm not going to be anticipating in either direction going to go towards, because I'm only going to anticipate the direction where we're heading towards as soon as we do break out here. So of course, a breakout through the top side is going to be having, of course, this bullish edge, and it could be leading for Ethereum to see a massive spike of another 11% towards the upside. So right now, in my opinion, this is going to be a waiting game. This is going to be a waiting game on Ethereum. Of course, I see some other people as well approaching it like an inverse head and shoulders. I do get why you should be doing that, because, yeah, you can clearly see here the red line is the neckline. Like you can see, left shoulder, head, right shoulder potentially. So that could be as well good strategy to be approaching it. But yeah, I think in general, we could be looking for some mass volatility on this chart, and we could be looking for some very good opportunities on this chart right now here. Well, by the way, Bitcoin is pushing back up here towards higher ranges here, and Bitcoin closed its 1 hour candle as well here. So guys, congratulations for surviving the 1 hour candle close right now. Hopefully you're having an amazing day here. But like we do know already, Rover Trends indicator was suggesting a bullish divergence on the MACD. Like you can see over here, we were seeing a bullish divergence on the Stoch RSI, and we were seeing a bullish divergence on the Multi-Flow Index. And because we're basically seeing this indicator right now telling us 3 different bullish divergences. Well, yesterday I told you guys, and I warned you guys about the 4 of 5 bearish divergences that we were forming. Like you can see over here, this red line is basically in bearish divergence, bearish divergence, bearish divergence, bearish divergence, and on the MACD as well, double bearish divergence. So yesterday on those highs over here, we were seeing 5 bearish divergences. And of course, you can go back and towards my video yesterday. Yesterday I told everyone out there that I think the market is going to come down ever so slightly on the 1 hour candles. And of course, once I say I come down, it doesn't mean it's going to go down to 20k. No, I mean, I said it as well yesterday that we're going to come down towards the green box here. So far, we were just about to touch the green box. Maybe we're just a few dollars off, of course. But yeah, so far we came down from the green box here. And right now we're forming these bullish divergences. We're forming these bullish indications again since yesterday, against yesterday, where we're forming these bearish indications. So Rover Trends indicator is just so good to help identify these momentum shifts here. And of course, I am right now telling you guys that the market is going to be moving up because I'm very confident that I can trust in these momentum indicators that they are, of course, 8 out of the 10 times, or 9 out of the 10 times, they are right with we're suggesting the market is heading towards, unless there's going to be a big whale market move, of course. They're always going to be right here. They are always going to be right. So that's the reason I see 3 confirmations. Of course, if I only see 1 bullish divergence, I'm maybe going to say, maybe not yet here. But because I see right now ones on the money flow index, money flow index, Storch RSI, and the MACD, I personally think, we're going to see a continuation towards the upside. So that's as well a reason why I have said here for the past hour that I do think that Bitcoin is going to today climb back up towards 49.5k here. And why I say today is going to be a little bit more of a bullish bias video here. So I look forward towards how it's going to be playing out here. And hopefully we could be seeing a continuation from here on for Bitcoin. So the Yo Guys indicator. No, guys, unfortunately it's not called Yo Guys indicator. But it is the Rover Trends indicator. Version 1, of course, like you can see over here. And like I told here, I will be bringing it as soon as possible for the public so you guys can apply for it as well. But currently, we are still building a mechanism that it is going to, if you're applied, it's going to be automatically check if you done the requirements. And then you get automatically the indicator. Because otherwise we have to do it manually. And I think there's going to be thousands of applies, and it's going to be taking a long time to once again every single time manually give everyone access towards the indicator, right? So that's the thing we're looking at right now. And give me, by the way, a second from a cup of coffee. So that's the thing that I do want to be checking out right now here, because we would like to do of course do it that we can automatically, of course, give you guys access towards the indicator. So of course, just stay tuned on the channel if you want to be getting this indicator as well. Once again, we're not going to charge you guys for it. It's going to be completely for free because we don't ask money for these kinds of things here, because I want to be providing value towards you guys so you guys can, of course, become better traders in general, of course. So looking forward towards what we're going to get from this point here, and looking forward towards how we're going to be performing and how we're going to be crushed the market together with the indicator that we currently have below us, of course. So I look forward towards it. When is the, I just answered that. Should I hold my VBIT tokens? I mean, guys, I don't give you any financial advice. You definitely have to do your own research. You definitely have to make up your own decision about, do you want to be holding the token? I mean, what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold this token. I mean, I'm not planning to take my profits off it right now here. I mean, I'm not even made so much profits yet, but I mean, I've been trading it a little bit. It was pretty good for trading. It went to 80 cents and then it went up towards 120 again. So the volatility is definitely particularly high here, and of course the volumes as well. Let me go to the daily candle from yesterday. Daily candle from yesterday at 70 million volume, so that's pretty decent, of course. Pretty nice volume, of course. 1 hour candles, of course, as well. Look at the launch. From the launch, it did like an let me see if I can select this right. So from the launch, it did an easy 25x. So, I mean, it's doing so far pretty good here as well with this 1 hour candle closes. So, I mean, I'm just waiting and looking forward towards where the project is right now heading towards, and where it is right now going to go towards. I think it can still reach like that levels around $10 eventually, because there are going to be only become more and more stakers in the project, and the sell pressure will be disappearing eventually, and that will lead towards the project only going up from that point. So I look forward towards it. Set up a stream where can we see the indicator on set up a stream where can we see the indicator on the 1 hour? What do you mean? I don't know. I don't get your question. I mean, you should definitely do your own research about everything. I mean, I personally think the project has a good potential. First of all, you can see the stakers is definitely massively increasing, you know. But I think the project has a lot of potential, because if you want to be making money, you don't need to necessarily make money off VLunch. I mean, if you want to be making money, you don't necessarily have to make money with VLunch. You know why? If you stake your tokens, you're going to get access to these very, very, very interesting projects like CoinWeb, Rainmaker, you get pre-access towards these tokens. So you don't need to make money from V-Launch. No, what you should do here is that you should, of course, I never say should, but what I will be doing here is you can stake your V-Launch tokens and you can get access towards, let's say, CoinWeb or Rainmaker. And because of that, you could make tons of money with CoinWeb and Rainmaker because you staked your V-Launch tokens, and that's the reason why you get an allocation in CoinWeb and Rainmaker. And of course, there are way more projects are going to roll out as well here. So that's how I should approach it. I don't see it as I mean, even though let's say V-Launch is going to come down here, it doesn't necessarily matter because eventually your tokens, you're not going to use them anyway. You're going to stake them because you want to be making money with, of course, staking your tokens because then you can get pre-access to these other projects, right? So that's how I approach it. I don't necessarily look at the token price here. I'm just going to look at the next project I could be getting in towards. So I look forward towards it. Let me see. You could have sold at 15k. I mean, that's, yeah, 1.5k. That's pretty crazy, of course. Could you please look at Matic Rover? Of course, I love to look at Matic. I mean, I've been not really distributing my tokens yet here. I am planning to take some distribution towards my Matic tokens in the coming days ahead of ourselves, because you know why I should be taking profits on Matic right now here on the imminent short term. Because let me quickly enable my indicators real quickly. Is because Matic is right now extremely bearish. Matic is extremely bearish. And let me start off with the momentum divergence, of course, that we're currently creating. I mean, once I say extremely bearish, I'm talking about the imminent short term, right? What I do right now expect here, and let me quickly disable this here. But what I do right now expect for Matic is that it is going to come down. I think that Matic is going to come down from this point here. No matter what, or of course, if Bitcoin is going to be seeing a pump from here on, a massive pump, yeah, Matic could be pumping, but then of course come down from that point. The reason why I'm saying so is because you can see RSI currently losing momentum, price actually going up, RSI losing strength, money flow index, bearish divergence, losing momentum while price actually keeps going up here, Storch RSI losing momentum while price actually keeps going up here, wave trend indicator, losing momentum while price actually going up. So currently we are seeing already 4 bearish divergence together. If I'm going to be as well enable the MACD and let's say as well enable the hidden bullish divergence and bearish divergence, we can currently see we're creating as well bearish divergence on the MACD. So we're seeing literally 5 confirmations. So we are getting 5 out of the 5 confirmations that Matic is losing momentum on the 1 hour time frame. So because Matic is right now losing so much of its strength on the 1 hour candles, I personally expect that either Matic is going to do sideways action, so it's going to be going sideways, or either Matic is going to see a massive decreasement in valuation, and it's going to be seeing, of course, a plunge down here for the imminent short term before climbing back here. So is this a good take profit target to be, of course, later be buying in towards Matic again? Because I do still expect Matic is going to set new all-time highs, but I'm right now talking about the imminent short term, and you can see it as well. You can literally read it out of the charts, right? So you can see over here, it was going exponential, and right now it's forming diminishing high. This structure, we've been seeing it several times before. Of course, guys, I mean, I am a realistic trader, and that's the reason why I give you the bullish and bearish signals. And right now for Matic, on the 1 hour candles, and of course, we're talking about the 1 hour candles, we're losing a major amount of momentum. We're losing a lot of momentum on this channel right now, and that's the reason why I should be starting to get a little bit conservative, and that's the reason why I do expect Matic is going to come down a little bit. Of course, on the 4 hourly candles, it's looking way better. We are not necessarily creating bearish divergence on the run-up right now here, but of course, because we're seeing it on the 1 hour candles, we could be seeing an ever so slightly move down here, maybe to 2030 cents or 2020 cents, and then you could be starting to come up once again here. And of course, maybe 2040 cents could be a good accumulation, but of course, that is already a drop off of 6 or 7%, and you could be missing that, of course, for sure. So that looks pretty good here on the daily time frame. It's losing a little bit of its momentum. It's forming some bearish divergence along the way up here. Not necessarily extreme ones, but yeah, for sure. If we're going to right now close this daily candle like this here, and we're going to see a red candle afterwards getting printed, we're going to see again another bearish divergence getting formed here, because money flow index, RSI, wave trend, Storch RSI, and MACD is all losing strength here. So the trend is, of course, still based towards the upside, but we're losing massive amounts of strength here. I've been already distributing a little bit of it here previously around all-time highs here, but right now, yeah, I do know we closed the daily candle above the all-time high here, so the highest daily candle close ever has been playing out, and we did set a new all-time high as well. But for me, I'm going to take some more profits off the table right now here, because on the imminent short term, we're looking just a little bit more bearish. And of course, I just never try to give you guys my honest opinion about it, of course. So please, that's of course my information that I can give you guys over here. Let me see what we're going to have here. The crypto rover indicators are so damn cool, no cap. I mean, yeah. I mean, personally, the indicator that we built here, it's still in its pre-build, right? It's still in its pre-build phase, because there are a lot of things that I still want to be changing up here. And I don't know exactly what you mean with repaint. Sorry, I don't know exactly what you mean with that. But I mean, the indicator is still in its pre-built version. There are going to be a lot of glitches. Maybe if there are glitches in, they are going to be fixed out. So far, not really experienced any glitches yet. But this indicator is just going to literally help you and tell you what the momentum is right now telling you on the market. So we're seeing massive amounts of momentum getting lost here on the market. And that's the reason why we tell you guys, I don't know is this going to be the strongest hold right now. And of course, I will be checking tomorrow or later today once again, Manic, and I will give you guys afterwards another update of it. But I mean, like you can see last time around that Manic got so many bearish signals was over here, and it was of course from the $2.30 and we moved down towards $2. So this is of course a particularly big signal that we got over there, and we're getting another one right now. And I think you should be taking this this heads on. I think you should be taking this very seriously, and this could be looking for this could be very important. Rove, what's your favorite food here? I mean, what's my favorite food? That's a very good one. I mean, I like beef, man. I mean, I like steak. I like a very good piece of steak. Yeah, that's my favorite food, I think. $40 gas fee to collect my VPET tokens. Oh, really? Where? Oh, that's yeah. I mean, the gas fees are pretty unfortunate, man. I mean, that's the Ethereum network. Of course, we want to be seeing Ethereum 2.0 rolling out as soon as possible. It's already, yeah, of course, it's already there, but these indicators are only making it easier for you to read. And of course, some people don't have premium. And of course, guys, if you do not have premium in TradingView, you could literally use this, because these are all like 5 indicators, and they see them as one, of course, right? So it's of course as well helping you, and even as well all these moving averages. These are basically helping you to, of course, identify several things here with only one indicator. So if you don't have premium as well, it's pretty good to have. Quick question. I mean, I'm not going to be giving my opinion about other people. I don't really care about that, of course. Beefy Rover, indeed. Beefy Rover, guys. I like beef. Beefy Rover. What do you think about Jasmine? Is it bottom out? Let me quickly go over Jasmine. Is it bottom out? That's a very good question. Oh, it is not the chart I want to be going over. Let me go over this chart. Let me see, like here. So, is Jasmine bottomed out? This is a very, I mean, it had a pretty significant pump here. I mean, Jasmine doesn't look so bottomed out yet here. It has been in a massive downtrend here. Let me quickly check here up on Jasmine. Jasmine, of course, trading on 10 cents right now, approximately 40% up today, but still, yeah, it's down. Oh, wait, 12% down today, but still, it's massively down from its highs here. I mean, it's trading below its ICO so massively, or below its Binance launch, of course. So I mean, no, is it bottomed out? It doesn't look at all to be bottomed out here, because it pumped and right away came down massively again. So I mean, I'm very careful with the staking. I'm not holding it at all, but yeah, if you want to be holding it, be my guest. But yeah, I mean, I'm for me right now, it doesn't look necessarily bottomed out at all here. Of course, yeah, maybe we could be finding some support on this range here, because this was a previous low, previous resistance, and right now retesting it again. So yeah, let's see how we're going to be holding it up. But personally, I think it's going to be likely that it is not bottomed out yet here. I do not think it's going to be already bottomed out over here. So I look forward towards it. I'm glad you're engaging with the community. A lot of streamers only focus on one thing. I mean, I like to engage with the community. I like to talk with you guys. And of course, I like to see what you guys think of the market as well. And I like to discuss things. I mean, I'm really a person that likes discussing. And of course, if, like, let's say someone disagrees with something I say, of course, I'm not always right here. And I like to as well learn from you guys out there. We're basically learning from each other. That's, of course, a thing that I do like about YouTube, and that's the thing that I do like about streaming, you know. I mean, I stream quite a lot on my channel because I like to engage with people on the channel, of course. So that's, of course, the thing that I absolutely love to do here, and hopefully you guys love it as well. And, of course, if you do love it, do not forget to slap up that subscribe button right now. And, of course, if you haven't already, make sure to do so right now as well. Guys, I see we're right now watching with more than 600 of you guys out there right now. If you haven't already liked the video, make sure to do so. We'll be truly appreciated if you could slap up that like button, because by slapping up the like button, you could be, of course, make some very, very good, you could be helping me out massively, I mean. So, by the way, maybe I'm going to take a very maybe I could be taking some trades altogether with the Rover Trends indicator anytime soon here. I mean, this trade on Medic looks very solid here. Like, it's losing so much momentum, and I personally think it's going to come down a little bit here from this point. So maybe I'm going to take a minor trade on Medic. I'm looking forward towards what we could be doing, of course. But yeah, it could be quite exciting. And of course, guys, I mean, I already in first place took a trade here. Yeah, I'm right now only in 0.5 Bitcoin in this trade, but of course I'm trying to be building it up towards a bigger trade here. It's looking good. That's why the subscriber chart is bullish. Let's have some more subs. I mean, guys, yeah, look at this chart. This is a pretty bullish chart, right? I do not see any sell pressure coming towards this chart. No, but seriously, guys, I mean, we're almost yeah, we're almost 3/4, so 75%. We're running 74% towards the target. And that's pretty crazy because my first target is 100k, and I mean that's a target that I want to be reaching yeah, already for like a very long time here. So I look forward towards, guys. Yeah, what's today's target? Let's set a target today. Let's say 74 150. So if we can reach 150 subscribers today, no matter what, not necessarily this stream, but today, I will be doing another giveaway here, guys. We'll be giving away another $100 here on my Twitter page. So as well, do not forget to follow me on Twitter at RoverCRC. But if we can reach the 47,150 today, I will be doing another giveaway for you guys out there on the channel. But let's go further back in towards it, guys. Almost 75k. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Let me see. Mind checking Cardano, of course not. Let me go over Cardano. Cardano, what are we currently seeing here? So Cardano, of course, yeah, still came down massively. I mean, personally, the project is very good. I like the project. And since it came down so massively, I think it's a good time for accumulation because the project is so good. Because once I look for accumulation for a certain project, for certain tokens, I like to look at the fundamental worth of it, right? So Cardano really got the fundamental worth. That's the reason why I do like it right now. Either way, of course, I've been buying this a little bit in this downtrend. And right now, it's definitely good for accumulation. Let me quickly go over with some indicators on it right now. Daily time frame forming bullish divergence here on the MACD, bullish divergence here on the money flow index. On the 4-hour time frame, we're forming yeah, not necessarily bullish divergence yet here. We're forming pretty regular momentum right now, as well on the 1 hour as well. Not necessarily divergences are getting formed right now, but on daily time frame, I do know the project is good, and because the project is particularly good here, I think it's a good token for accumulation. So far, you can see we have been forming a very critical upward sloping trend line here, right? So we have been forming an upward sloping trend line that has been holding us up particularly well here. You can see as well previous resistance flipping into support over here as well. So this is, of course, a particularly good thing to see so over here. And yeah, because we saw this very strong support range over here getting formed, yeah, we're so far just holding up the price action very well here. So as well, Cardano has been forming from high to low, of course, a major level of resistance. It has been forming a critical downward sloping resistance line that we could be looking at in the coming days ahead of ourselves. Of course, we do know from all-time high towards the low right now, we're 62% down here, and because we're so massively down, it does show you there's been a lot of distribution, but as well, it does show you there's a lot of opportunities right now for accumulating this token against a cheaper valuation, of course. So I very much look forward towards where we are heading towards from this point here, but this clearly looks for me a very, very crucial coin to be potentially buying, where you could be making very good profits with, because yeah, breakout towards the all-time highs already 170% increasement. Project is what it's all about, of course, is good, has 1.8 billion market cap, and I just look forward towards how it's going to be playing out. And of course, if I buy into tokens, I like to look at is it worth accumulating it. That's the thing that I will be always look forward towards, of course. Of course, as well, guys, tokens that we could be still look for. I mean, in terms of gems here, is as well Pluton. Pluton still has been trading a little bit lower here, guys. Has been coming down because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin dragged the token down ever so slightly, of course, because, yeah, Pluton, yeah, right now trading on, yeah, $5.7. Was trading on $14, if I say it correctly, guys. We've been discussing it, of course, quite a lot recently here on the channel, but like you can see, it's trading back on its support range. Of course, it moved up very quickly, like we saw here. I mean, I've made some very good profits here along the way up that have right now started to be accumulating again, because yeah, my accumulation range, like I've always said here to you guys out there, is going to be this $5.70 range approximately. This level always has been showing us a very strong buying range here. And right now, again, I do think this is an extremely strong level for accumulation. So we're trading against, once again, on the upper support line. Silver, again, holding up the price action very well here. Of course, we do know the project is a very good project, and it's pretty low market cap again. And that's, like, I don't really share a lot of low market cap coins here, unless I really believe in, let's say, the fundamentals of the token. So I think, yeah, you should always do your own research. I should suggest to everyone who's right now watching, just search up what they're doing here. You could be reading in towards it, and of course, probably everyone who's going to read in towards this is going to get convinced as well, just like me, that this token could easily do a 100x in the future, because it has good fundamentals, of course. So, yeah, I look very much forward towards where Pluton is heading towards right now. It's only trading on $6, so pretty cheap accumulation for the potential gains that you could be making on it. Yeah, mainly it came down because of Bitcoin, and that's, of course, just pretty unfortunate to see so, right? Let me see what we're having as well here. Where can VBIT go? I mean, it can go everywhere. It's unstoppable. I mean, today, just ago, whoa, guys, we just got a major wick here on the lower side. Look, like it went towards the $85. There's pretty big volumes coming in towards the market. So it came down all the way to 85 cents here, and it got bought back up here. So was this on 1 minute? Let me see. Was this on the 1 minute? Let me see. Oh, this was on the 1 minute. Look at how much volatility, guys. Extreme amounts of volatility on the token here. So pretty crazy to see. So absolutely lovely to see, of course. Yeah, just more than $150,000 in volume coming in just a matter of 2 minutes. So that's pretty crazy. Let me see. Let me see what we're having. Can you check? Of course, I can go over everything. Render losing momentum. Let me quickly go over render. Let me quickly go over render. What we are currently seeing with it. Render losing momentum. Well, render on the bigger time frame is for sure losing momentum, because yeah, barriers of virtue were getting formed on the lows over here already. But yeah, it's most certainly, if it's going to set new optimize, it's going to lose even more momentum here. The weekly time frame, not enough information yet here. But 1 hour time frames, yes, it has been losing some momentum here. It has been forming higher. This higher high over here was, of course, lower highs on the momentum indicators like the money flow index, such RSI, and yeah, wave trend. So yeah, we were losing quite a lot of momentum here on the chart, and that was the reason why we came down as well initially from that point. We're seeing several barriers of virtues getting formed from that point. So that's the reason why we came down, of course, as well for the MACD. We have been seeing as well some barriers of virtues, and of course, a hidden bullish of virtues getting formed here. So yeah, it is right at losing momentum. That's the thing that we can see for clear on the 1 hour time frame, and that's the reason why we came down basically. 4 hour time frame, not necessarily losing a lot of momentum, but it's looking pretty decent. No Rover Cup anymore. I mean, I do have a Rover Cup, but I'm right now drinking out of my huddle mug, because I mean, through these tougher times, guys, I like to drink out of my huddle cup, because it just, I mean, I drink out of it, and every single time I take a sip out of this glass, I just think like, oh man, I should huddle. That's what I think, you know. So it's for myself a very good motivation to even hodl more tokens through the dip, of course, because it's going to be making myself extremely rich here. And that's, of course, a thing that we want to be getting here. We want to all get extremely rich by hodling our tokens, of course. So, yeah, Bitcoin still, by the way, guys, we're squeezing the price action in towards an apex right now. Bitcoin is definitely going to be creating imminent market move anytime soon, guys. So I'm definitely looking forward towards what we're going to get from up this point here, but it does look like very strong opportunities are about to be occurring, of course, over here. Of course, for anyone who wants to be trading this could be a very strong trading opportunity. Since we're creating bullish momentum in a falling wedge structure, you could easily take a 1.5% trade here towards the upside. And of course, if you do want to be trading the market, do not forget to check out BYBIT here in the link description. BYBIT is currently offering you a $4,100 deposit bonus, and of course, we could be taking very strong trades together. Of course, I'm only, of course, up an approximately 3%, 2% from my swing trade position. So if you want to be swing trading the market as well, you could be doing so right now extremely strongly. I mean, man, prices are extremely cheap right now for Bitcoin to open very strong leverage long trades here in terms of swing trades. If you were still interested on swing trading the market towards the upside, I mean, you're not too late yet here, but make sure that you're never going to go all in at once here with your trade. Make sure that you're going to dollar cost average in towards your trade, because if you're going to go all in at once, I think it's going to be extremely stupid to do so, because if you're going to go all in towards your trading position at once, you're never going to be able to buy back further on if the market is going to come down here, and that's of course not also my strategy. So I've been explaining my strategy several times here on this channel. But I think right now it's definitely a very good time to be making massive profits here on the market. So if you do want to be making good profits as well here, make sure to follow us here on YouTube for sure, because we're going to be guiding you guys through on how we're going to be taking profit, where we are going to be making massive profits here with this trading position. And of course, if you want to be doing the same, you're right now in the right place, and you could be making some massive profits as well all together with us here. So it's really amazing if you're going to be checking this out here, and I look forward towards it. I look very, very forward towards it. So, is one Bitcoin enough is the question. I mean, for what? I mean, for what is it enough? Is it enough for financial freedom within 5 years? I mean, what is your definition of financial freedom? Is $1 million for financial freedom for you? Is $10 million financial freedom for you? It's really what you think is enough. If you want to be settling your life, that you're going to always live in, like, not necessarily a villa, or like, I mean, exactly for me as well, like how I lived here, I always lived in very regular scenario. Like, I lived in a regular home here. I live in like normal structures. My parents just work 40 hours a week. They don't have necessarily a special job, so like, depending on how you want to be living here. And for me as well, I came from literally nothing. Now, not necessarily nothing. I came from a pretty good family. I had a very good race, of course. I'm very happy with the people that of course made me the person that I am. My parents, of course. But I mean, if I look back here, do I ever want to be living like them here? That was the question that I asked myself 3 years ago. I asked myself the question 3 or 4 years ago: am I going to be happy if I'm going to look back towards my life? If I worked every single day, 40 hours a week, and let's say over 30 years, let's say in 30 years from now on, I'm going to be 50. I'm going to be 50 years old. And I'm going to look back to my life, and I worked every single day, 40 hours a day, a week, not a day. Am I going to be happy? That's the question. Am I going to be happy if I've worked so much in my life, and I still have to do so till I'm 70 years old? Is that going to be making myself happy? No, because you're working for a boss, and you're putting your hard effort in, and you're not going to get paid for it well enough, because you work very hard and you're maybe 200 euros a day. You work very hard for that, and you earn 200 euros a day. I mean, that's not a thing that I like to do here. I mean, I like to make tons of money, and as well work hard for it, but work for myself, make the money myself, because it just motivates me more. And I mean, I don't want to be a regular person. I hate being a regular person, because I'm not a normal person. I'm not. I have visions. I mean, I visualize I want to be having certain things in my life here. And I'm going to get them. I know it already, because I'm dedicated. And you can achieve everything as long as you're dedicated. As long as you put your mind towards something, you can achieve everything. I mean, did I believe in that 2 or 3 years ago? No. But then my friends told me that I have to first visualize. You first have to, they always told me, Rover, you first have to think as a millionaire before you become a millionaire. Because every single millionaire that's right now around first already became a millionaire in their head. And that's the reason. That's exactly what I do think as well. You first become a millionaire when you start thinking like a millionaire. Every single millionaire is not like it begins in your head. Everything starts in your head. Everything starts with mindset. Everything starts with dedication. As long as you work hard enough for it, you can achieve it. Maybe the first 5 years you're going to work for nothing. You're going to get nothing baked here. They're not going to pay you for anything. But eventually, you develop your skills so good that you're going to become a very, very knowledgeable person with a lot of information as well. The time that we're right now living in, especially for my age, I'm very happy, of course, to be in this position. But like, I'm right now 20 years old, but I've got the privilege to be getting born on this age, in this time zone, that of course the world is completely digital, and that we can make lots and tons of money through our PC. That time is right now the time that we're living in. And I said to myself, I want to be getting every single freaking inch out of this digital time zone where we could be making tons of money. And of course, I see myself as well as an entrepreneur, because I've got several businesses setting up right now here in the background as well. And I mean, I'm busy all day here. I mean, spare time is definitely hard to find for myself here. I mean, as well, I'm having my YouTube hobby every single day. I mean, everyone can achieve it, and especially in the time right now here. I mean, I'm still pretty young age, you know, but I mean, I said always to myself, like, this is the time that we should be benefiting from, because this time zone, like in 20 years or 30 years from now, and it's going to be way harder to make a business online, because like everyone mastered it already, you know. So it's definitely a time that you could be take advantage from, of course. So I look forward towards it. We are fortunate to live in this time. I mean, of course, we are slaves. I mean, you should make the best out of it. You should be making the best out of it. That's the point. So let's see what we're going to have here. Live Bitcoin liquidations. Watch. No, Bitcoin is. I mean, I'm not going to get liquidated on this trade, because I will be trading this trade all the way down to 38k. If we're going to go lower than that, I will be exiting it, because then yeah, we should maybe start to get a little bit more worried. But yeah, so far no, I'm not planning to get liquidated out of this trade. I'm still going to be accumulating more in towards my trade. The further the market is going to come down from that point, of course. So yeah, I would love to see the market going a little bit further down here, because it allows me to, of course, accumulate more into my trade. That's, of course, a thing I would love to see. So 2 Bitcoin to retire in 5 years. Sounds good. I mean, yeah, for sure. Not everyone lives in the United States. I mean, I'm not from the United States. I'm I'm from Europe. Let me see. Massive dump in 30 minutes. Let's see what's going to be happening. In 20 years, you work at McDonald's on Mars. I mean, that will be pretty epic, right? So that will be pretty epic. So far, Bitcoin coming down a little bit further, guys. We're still watching towards this falling wedge structure. Falling wedge structure is right getting created here. This falling wedge structure is going to be crucial to get broken right now here. This is going to be a crucial pattern to be breaking out of. So let's see if we could be getting a breakout. Let's go over VeChain for a second. VeChain came down here. Very strong support, of course, getting found here. We've been talking about the support range several times. This support range over here, like you can see here, support. Very crucial level of support. So far, it's holding up here, still trading on the 8 cents range here. Would like to see, of course, VeChain bouncing back here, but on the bigger scale, still on an uptrend. So is it bad for accumulation? No. Is VeChain fundamentally ready for a massive blast off? Yes. If I'm going to be accumulating tokens, am I going to look to the price action? Yes. But as well, am I going to look at the fundamental worth of it? Yes, for sure. Because I'm not going to necessarily buy Dogecoin because the price action is looking good. No, I'm not going to be buying no Dogecoin or I'm not going to buy any Shiba because the fundamentals are shit, you know. So for VeChain right now, price action, analysis, of course, we're trading on key levels of support. What always has been showing us a very, very good range of accumulation, like you can see over here. And for fundamentally speaking, they're definitely ready for it. They're definitely ready for the fundamental push up. And of course, they're bringing the blockchain to real world use cases. And that's, of course, the reason why I'm so excited about it. And I do think that, like, supply chain blockchains could be, of course, the next big thing here in terms of the hype run-ups. So I look forward towards it. Everyone is bearish. Quick, long them. I mean, that's the point. I mean, there's so many bears right now. It's pretty crazy how much bears there are in like all around, you know, left and right. So that's pretty crazy. I think it's pretty likely to see, of course, that so many people are bearish because, yeah, I mean, it's like we have said it several times, of course, on the stream, but we do know that more people are bearish right now in the chat, and there are a lot of people right now saying for 20 or 30k Bitcoin, and we do know why, because those people that are saying Bitcoin is going to 30k are afraid. They don't know what to do. They are afraid. They are so scared that they sold off their Bitcoin and that they want to be seeing it going lower right now. That's what they think right now. And that we can reflect it here literally in the Fear and Greed Index. And of course we can reflect it in every single correction we got in the market. Because every single correction we got in the market, the market has been going into extreme fear, and because we were having extreme fear in the market, it was for me a very good accumulation zone. Because yeah, I like to be buying my tokens once there's a lot of fear. And of course, once people in the chat are saying Bitcoin is going to 30K, I usually tend to be buying it because that is for me a very clear signal we should be buying. And of course, we do know once there's a greed in the market, everyone is saying Bitcoin is going towards 100K today. So, I mean, I'm not going to be falling for the FUD. I am not stupid. I've learned from mistake. I mean, I've never made a mistake, but I've learned from it because I've been so long in the market already. I use my skills and my knowledge that I do have right now to take advantage of the market right here, you know. To take advantage of the market right now, I think it's a good time to be, of course, benefit from it by accumulating the dip. That's just how simple it is right now. So far, Bitcoin is getting bought up a little bit, by the way, so that's, of course, particularly decent to see. But calling for 30K Bitcoin right now while the price action is already in extreme fear is, for me, a stupid thing to do. Why should I fall for this stupid trick? Because if I sell my Bitcoin right now, I'm sending it towards large parties, and I'm not going to do so. Better do more research if you're scared, and that's exactly what I think as well. And then, of course, usually the argument from, let's say, the bears are, yeah, Bitcoin is in a downtrend. That's usually the argument. That, yeah, Bitcoin is in a downtrend. Why should it go up? It's in a downtrend. But then we tell them, no, wait, because the market, behind the market, we're creating a lot of bullish momentum. We're creating bullish momentum. What is going to eventually lead towards a continuation towards the upside. And that's what we say then at that point. And then, of course, yeah, some people are starting to become awake. And of course, that's my strategy. I mean, I'm going to stay bearish on the market as long as we're not going to create, let's say, momentum divergence or whatsoever, you know. But right now, yeah, we are creating several momentum divergences. What is getting myself extremely bullish. So another sound, thank you for becoming a member. Hopefully you're going to enjoy your color here, my man. Hopefully you're going to enjoy your color. Absolutely amazing, bro. So, yeah, I mean, I look forward towards it. I look extremely much forward towards it here. I very much look forward towards it. Whoa, guys, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Can you please look at the staking looks bears about which coin are you talking about, man? Which coin are you talking about? If I don't think the price will go down much more, we should go all in right now. No. What a lot of people don't understand is still, I mean, I am bullish on the market right now, but some people think like, oh, this is a good time to be bullish. This is a good time to go all in. No, even though the chart is giving you signals that we are extremely bullish right now, you never should go all in because that's always against the strategy. Never go all in. That's the worst thing you could ever do here, in my opinion. I think that's one of the most worst things you can ever do, going all in at a certain price level. Strategy is going to be DCAing as well for swing trades, like with my swing trade over here as well. I'm DCAing. I'm dollar cost averaging in towards my trade. I'm not planning to go all in right now. No, that's not my strategy, because then I'm going to go to Rex City. That's not a strategy that I'm using right now. So let's go to the moon indeed, Amir. Let's go to the moon. Don't you think Medic will go much higher if you hold? I mean, if you're going to hold on Medic, yeah, we're going to go much higher. For sure. Medic is going to go way, way higher, man. I mean, I'm only talking about the imminent short term. I think that we could be seeing maybe some kind of reaccumulation phase, right? So something like this. I mean, Medic is eventually going to go way higher, but currently, yeah, we're just forming so many momentum divergence. We're forming so many bearish divergences on all these indicators. What is getting myself extremely bearish, of course, and that's the reason for me to warn you guys, because I feel it's my duty to warn you guys if we're seeing bullish or bearish price action. But in this case, Medic is of course just looking bearish because every single momentum indicator is flipping bearish, and that's the reason why I want to warn you guys about it. So, where's my color, Amir? I don't know. I don't know where your color is. I mean, I was already. I thought, is this the real Amir? I thought. I don't know. People need to understand the difference between trading and investing. That's true. That's true. Of course, investing is always for long term, and trading is for shorter term. I mean, if you're investing in Bitcoin, don't think that Bitcoin is going to be moon tomorrow. No, don't think so. By the way, pretty nice wick Bitcoin is currently creating, guys. This is a very solid wick we are creating over here, so that's absolutely lovely to see. We could be seeing a potential breakout right now anytime soon here of this falling wedge structure. But indeed, people need to understand the difference between trading and investing, because yeah, like Matic, I'm right now bearish because I only am in the short term because I could take a trade towards the downside. But in terms of investing, yeah, you could be investing for a longer term in towards Matic. As well for Bitcoin, a lot of people see Bitcoin as an short investment. I think if you're going to be investing in Bitcoin, never approach it as a short-term investment. If you're going to be buying Bitcoin today, just look at it where it's going to stand in 2 years from now on. Because if you're going to be investing in it right now, in 2 years from now on, you're going to be making way more profits if you just have a longer term investment strategy. So can I use Rover Trends on an iPad? Yes, you could use it on your phone, on an iPad, whatever you want, of course. Yeah, looking forward towards. Near is crossing. Near is of course pumping massively. Everyone's talking about Near protocol right now here. While I'm seeing, of course, pretty big bearish signals right now on Near protocol getting started, of course. So Near protocol, daily time frame. Breaking out of the symmetrical triangle, absolutely crazy what it is currently doing. Do want to give you guys a heads up here. I mean, yes, it is pumping, but is it smart to be buying right now? No, I think you should stay away. Don't buy the pump here. Don't buy the pump. Don't FOMO, I should say, here in Near. Because if we're going to look once again at all the momentum indicators, we're losing massive amounts of momentum on the trend up here. So, yes, price action keeps going up here, but we do know as fast as the price can go up, it can as well go down. And right now, basically, we're getting a 5 out of 5 bearish divergence. So, RSI losing strength, money flow index losing strength, storage RSI losing strength, wave trend losing strength, and of course, MACD losing strength. So, yes, it could be going further up from this point, but it is an increasing risk that you're taking because you're buying in towards a parabolic run up with bearish divergence. For me, that's too big of a risk. For me, I'm staying away from there right now. And for me, if I was holding this token, I should have been taking some profits off the table right here. Not necessarily everything, because if you're going to hold it for a longer term, probably it's going to go skyrocket even further on. But at least taking some profits off the table is never bad once you're creating a 5 out of 5 bearish divergence, of course, on such kind of a market. So take that as well in consideration right now. I think it's very smart to take that in consideration over here. So yeah, looking good here, looking good, looking decent. And of course, Bitcoin could be potentially break out here in the coming 16 minutes from now on, because Bitcoin is about to break out on its pattern. Bitcoin is about to break out on its pattern, and it could be having, of course, a little bit more of this bullish edge here on this candlestick formation. So that's the thing I look forward towards. Hopefully, we could be seeing such kind of a breakout. That would be pretty exciting, of course, to see so, to be honest. So yeah, pretty good, looking pretty good. Bitcoin, of course, getting bought up all the way up here towards the top. And let me, by the way, guys, give me a second, because I will be taking a quick sip of my water here. Near's good. I do agree that only losing a little bit of its momentum. So just thought I want to be, of course, give you guys. I mean, I think I never said Near is bad, of course, but I mean, if you like want to be buying Near, you should rather do that in like periods where we're creating bullish divergence, right? Like over here, in 20th of December here on $8, you could have bought it for $8. Way better buy. And right now, of course, all the moving averages are bullish, but like you're buying in towards 5 bearish divergence into a parabolic run-up where people just made, of course, 66% profit in just a matter of a few days, you know? So I think the risk is too high for accumulating it right now. Even though it could go way further, I think it's not smart to be buying it over here, right? What was that indicator with all the indicators? This is the Rover Trends indicator. You can get this indicator for free, guys. You're maybe right now putting up a question, how can I get this indicator? Yeah, probably this week. Probably this weekend I will be rolling out a form where you could be applying for it. It's going to be completely for free, but I need some information from you guys, how I can add you guys towards the project, of course, because yeah, it's a very nice indicator you could be getting access to. It's completely for free and will help you to, of course, identify momentum shifts in certain markets. And, of course, so far it has been, for me, very successful. I've been testing a little bit around with it, and I've been showing you guys to get a little bit familiar with it as well. Of course, soon I will be as well make a dedicated video about how you could be doing it and how you could be basically, of course, use how you could be basically trade with this indicator. We'll be, of course, making a video about that anytime soon. But yeah, it's basically a free indicator that we made for the community. And of course, if you want to be getting it, the only things that you have to do probably is, of course, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, and follow me on my socials. And of course, if you did so, yeah, you will be getting access towards this indicator. So it will be truly amazing if you, if you want to be checking it out here. It will be truly amazing if you're going to check it out here. So make sure to already do so. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you want to be getting access towards these indicators. Of course, and this is the first thing that's coming out here. The indicator is the first thing that I was willing to bring out freely towards the community. And the next thing that, guys, I am right now working on as well in the background is a Crypto Rover website where we are going to be making free content for you guys in terms of where you could be learning to trade here. So I'm going to be making a free trading guide for you guys out there. What is normally people ask like thousands of dollars for, but I will be giving it for free to you guys on my website. But that is maybe going to take still another 6 weeks because there's going to be a lot of effort going to go in towards a product. So I'm still working on that on the background. The website is already getting built very quickly. I've got a very professional team working on it, so big shout out to them. Yeah, we're looking forward towards having all these things sorted out here. Do you have a Discord server? Yes, you can find Discord server in the description. I mean, I'm personally not very active anymore in Discord. In the beginning of my YouTube channel, I was very active over there to as well react to you guys out there over there. But for me right now, things have been getting so much more busier with all the things I'm doing. I have to write a lot of content as well for like, the website, of course. I'm writing all the content myself. So it's pretty a lot of things that I have to do right now in the background. So that's the reason why I'm not so extremely active over there anymore. Morpheus Network Masternodes release paper is here, and that's of course as well a thing that I yesterday retweeted about here, guys. The Masternodes of course came out. What is of course extremely exciting here. So Masternodes for the decentralized validation of enterprise supply chains. So that's of course one of the biggest news here that Morpheus Network has been bringing out so far. That's extremely big here. What is going to as well have a more bullish edge on this price action. So as well in the coming days ahead of ourselves, of course. So what we can see as well with Morpheus Network right now is that it is having very bullish price action. It's 33% up here. Not today. I think it's a little bit glitched here, but it's 33% up here on this week. Earlier this week it was trading on $2. Right now it was trading on $3 even for a second, of course, right? So that is particularly crazy. I'm very much looking forward towards where we're heading towards. And is this glitch? Oh, it's trading on $2.20. So I already thought so. So it moved up very quickly. It came down as well a little bit further again, but pretty crazy hype run that we got here, but indeed this is a crazy surge that we got on Morpheus Network so far. Yeah, made some very good profits with it. I mean, I've been hodling this token for quite a while here, and I will be for sure keep hodling this token because I do believe in the future of it. But yeah, Masternodes, yeah, pretty crazy that we got this news article coming out from Morpheus Network. I should definitely suggest to read it. Of course, I retweeted as well, so you guys can check it out on my Twitter page, of course. So particularly crazy, of course, what we do have right now here. But particularly crazy what we do have right here. So, Step Hero to the moon. Pretty crazy. Can you please sell merch? No, I'm not going to do that stuff here, man. I'm not going to do it. I mean, merch is more for gaming content or so, gaming creators or so, or like vloggers. I'm not a vlogger. Because that's their business model from their YouTube. Their business model is like selling merch, but I don't know. How do we get the deposit bonus on BYBIT? You get a 5% deposit bonus. So let's say you're depositing $1,000, you're getting $50. Yeah, $50 on your account. I think you have to collect it on BYBIT on the collection page, and let me see where that is because I think I can link you guys towards the collection page where you can get your deposit bonus. So yeah, if you sign up for a BYBIT with my link in the description, you will be getting, let's say, $4,100 of deposit bonus maximum. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. And I think I can find the link anywhere. Let me quickly see. I think I have the link. Let me see. Over here, yeah, my rewards. So yeah. You can go to the My Rewards site. So BYBIT.com, and you can go to My Rewards. I can link it real quickly in the chat here. You can find your BYBIT rewards if you're logged in here. So I put it in the chat. There you could be finding your rewards. Shoot. Let me see. So I put it in the chat here. And there you can find your rewards on BYBIT if you have any deposit bonus still left here. Is it safe to do a small 3x position on Bitcoin? Of course, no financial advisor whatsoever. I can't really answer the question because that's literally financial advice. But in my opinion, if I'm going to be opening a 3x leverage right now here on Bitcoin, I think I could be safely open it right now. But of course, always never go all in. In my opinion, it's stupid if I should go all in right now. So yeah, make sure to do your own research about that one. But 3x leverage, you have to see your liquidation is 30% lower. Do you think that Bitcoin is going to get a 33% correction in the market all the way down towards... I mean, if you think Bitcoin is going to go to 32K, no, it's not safe. But if you think that Bitcoin is not going to go to 33K, yeah, you can do it. Percy, do I think Bitcoin is going to 33K? No way, I don't think so. And of course, what you could do as well is not go all in. And let's say Bitcoin goes to 35K, you're adding another 50% above it. How about the Femix rewards? Femix rewards is, I think, kind of the same. Or Femix is right away distributing it to your account. So, Femix, I don't know exactly how they are doing that, but I do know how it works with BYBIT. So, you can go to there and you can claim your rewards here. Because it's pretty good to get these deposit bonus. Because, I mean, if you're already going to open a trade here on BYBIT, why shouldn't you sign up for the link description? Because then you will be getting another additional 4,100 US deposit bonus. Because if you're not signed up through my link in the description, you're not going to get it. If you're just directly signed up from the website, you're not going to get a deposit bonus. So I think, yeah, if you're trading already, why shouldn't you trade with bonus? Because that's an extra money you could be adding to your trade here, right? So even though if you're trading with $1,000 US, you're getting an extra $50. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Rover trades profit without money, unlike most YouTube. I mean, Rover trades without. I mean, I'm not trading. I mean, I'm just trading with my own money. Yeah, just. I mean, you know, I mean, I started YouTube because I was already trading. That's the whole point. I mean, I started I mean, how I started on YouTube is as well streaming our trades and streaming my trading setups. You know, so that's basically how I started. But then, of course, I got a little bit of problems because I can't really show my trades here on YouTube because that's a thing that you can't do because of the policy, of course. So I started to do it in a little bit in a different way because I can't just say like, oh, I'm going to open trade over here. You want to join me or whatsoever, you know? I can't say that because that's not allowed. So that's the reason why I do it like this here. But yeah, I mean, I wish I could still do that, but of course, I mean, having a, like signal groups is as well illegal. So I don't like to break the law, of course, because I don't want to get in any problems. Why is Bitcoin not going up? Just give it its time here. Bitcoin is having a lot of distribution. Like there are still some people saying in the chat Bitcoin is going to 20K. They still need to sell it off right now, you know. So that's the reason why Bitcoin is not pumping yet here. But eventually it will pump. Just give it its time here. Just give it some time. So yeah, looking forward towards it. VBIT came down a little bit here, by the way. Pretty interesting to see. Pretty interesting to see here. Near protocol moving up even further, so that's pretty good. So yeah, in terms of like trade, you could be taking like this is a pretty solid trading opportunity. You can be taking 1.5% trade, of course. I mean, yeah, you could be taking a trade here, particularly a short-term trade here. As soon as we do close the 1 hour candle above it, yeah, you could be taking in. Of course, because it's only a 1.5% price target, yeah, you should be having a very tight stop loss here. But yeah, it could be a very, very strong trade here that you could be taking. The risk should always have to be worth the reward. Always limit order in, otherwise you're going to get screwed. Bitcoin is going to hold a 48K, sell pressure is dying. That's arrogant. That's exactly what we're saying, and that's exactly what we're seeing because, yeah, indeed, sell pressure is dying, and that's literally what we read out of these momentum indicators. Sell pressure is disappearing, and that's the reason why we're going to be pumping. That's the main reason why we're going to get pumping here because sell pressure is disappearing. Look at the bullish divergence. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish divergence in the trend here on the MACD already. And of course, if I'm going to be as well enable the hidden bullish divergence because those are, by the way, standard in the indicator. They're not enabled. So in the indicator, you could be go to the settings. You could be going into the histogram divergence. You could be enabling them. You could be as well go and enable hidden bullish and bearish divergence. So right now we're not forming any of them, so it's not necessarily required to set them up here. But you can clearly see we're forming several divergences on the histogram and on the moving averages. So that's pretty good here right now to see. So I'm looking forward towards what we're going to get from at this point here. I'm going to go looking forward towards what we're going to get from here. So it's the metaverse hype dead here. I mean, I've warned you guys about metaverse hype. It was too overhyped, and indeed, it's dying off a little bit here. But yeah, Bitcoin is creating so much bullish divergence that we can just clearly see that sell pressure is dying. So that's not good here. BYBIT KYC said my first withdrawal was suspicious. I mean, that's crazy. The BYBIT has no KYC, so that's not right. That's not right. That's a lie, because BYBIT doesn't have KYC. Because I have not KYC'd as well on BYBIT. And I can withdraw thousands of dollars. So I don't know if something is that's very weird, man. Because BYBIT has no KYC, and I'm withdrawing daily, every single week, thousands of dollars. I mean, if I look back to my withdrawals, I mean, I've never had that before, man. So I think you should come in customer support, because that's not true. I think that's incorrect. Or maybe you're talking about BitMEX, because BitMEX tends to do that, yes. And you know what's pretty funny? Like, BYBIT doesn't, like, if they're not, let's say, BYBIT, you have deposited $10,000, you know? BYBIT is not owning your $10,000. BYBIT doesn't earn shit from you having $10,000 on that account. No, BYBIT is going to start earning money when, yeah, you trade on it, or when you buy shit on it, you know? They don't have the money if you deposit on it, so they don't have any worth of it by locking your value on it. Does BYBIT has KYC nowadays? I mean, I've never done it. So you know where I look forward towards? You know why I look forward towards? Is like another trading competition. Guys, maybe soon we're going to have another competition. I look forward towards, because if we're going to have another trading competition, we could be doing some good stuff here. BYBIT does have KYC if you want to be withdrawing like more than like 100, more like 200k a day. You want to be maybe have to have KYC. That's true. But otherwise, you can easily withdraw everything below the $200,000 a day without KYC. Bro, what's up with VPAT? I mean, VPAT is doing good. VPAT did 30x today. So, what's up with VPAT? VPAT just absolutely smashed all expectations, man. I mean, I don't know why people are hating on VPAT, because it literally did a 30x. I mean, don't you understand? This is absolutely crazy. 31x has been made with VPAT. This is a crazy surge that we got created. And of course, right now there's some accumulation, some distribution, price settling in here. But yeah, it did a very good job here, VPAT. It did a very good job. It did literally a 30x from launch day. So very, very solid to see on VPAT. But guys, by the way, Bitcoin pushing up here right now. Bitcoin is pumping up to 48.4k. It looks to me that we could be having a breakup, because in 1 minute from now on, Bitcoin is going to close this 1 hour candle. And like you can see over here, we create the falling wedge, breaking that subsign of resistance, and this is looking like a very good breakthrough of this market over here right now. Fee mix against BYBIT, I think BYBIT is way better. Lower fees, more liquidity, so I really prefer using BYBIT here. I mean, Alex, please tell me about what coin you're talking about. Please, I already asked you a moment ago about what coin you're talking about, Alex. What is that, scam week? It's not a scam week. Literally, the demand was too high at the launch, and that's the reason why it pumped up so quickly, because there was no one that literally in this first candle over here, why it shoot up so quickly is because only people were buying. There were only people buying, and there was no one able to sell their tokens yet at that point. That's the reason why it pumped up so quickly. But people that always are going to be right away by the launch are usually going to get wrecked here. So yeah, it's because the hype was too high, and it pumped up so quickly. The demand was too high. It's not scam week. It's no one make money from it. But that's just how it works. It's people get wrecked by market buying in towards these kind of market line. If you are market buying in towards a launch of a project, you're going to get wrecked. You maybe should always, once the token is getting launched, you should wait 2 or 3 hours for the market to stabilize. Then you could be taking your entry in it. That's always how it works, 90% of the tokens. So you're talking about VPAT. I mean, with the staking rewards of VPAT, it's very easy to see here. Oh wait, I can't check it right now here because it's not the chart. Oh wait, I can show you here on my different account here where I am. Staking reward is basically 2 weeks 0%, 3 months 30%, 6 months, 50%, 1 year, 90%, 2 year, 160%, 3 years, 260%, 4 years, 410%, 5 years, 650%. Those are the staking rewards. Very, very easy. Oh, by the way, Bitcoin closes 1 hour candle here, guys. Very solid 1 hour candle close. We broke out of the downtrend. That's pretty good. Pretty good to see. Very, very good to see that we're seeing this downward sloping trend line getting formed here, getting broken right now. Which one would you choose? I mean, I think I will be going with the 1 year, because then I can... 1 year is good. VMix provides ways to earn interest. I mean, Anton, that's BYBIT is doing the same. Like you can see here, you have BiFi. There you could be getting a DeFi mining. You could be flexible staking. You could be getting very good rewards by staking or by flexible earnings, you know? Crypto is dead. It's just going sideways for the past 12 months. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I don't know what you call sideways, but I mean, I don't call this sideways for the past 12 months here that we did solve. I mean, this is pretty heavy price action and pretty good accumulation. Pretty big money has been made in this market for the past 12 months, at least from my side. So, no, I do not see this as sideways action. I mean, yeah, some people make, yeah, like someone said, I've made over 10K with only 1K investment. And some people make very much money because they get very good in. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, some people, yeah, lose money because they bought extremely high. I feel very sorry for that, but that's usually what you get if you market buy in towards the first minute of a market launch. That's literally what happens. That's crazy. Always do your own research. Never listen to anyone on the internet. That's always what I say. Someone is saying, "Oh, he told me to buy," but I mean, never listen to anyone. Don't listen to me on the internet. I mean, you don't know me. Eventually, of course, yeah. Maybe it feels like you know, but I don't know. No, I don't know you. You don't know me. You should always do your own research. Never put your money or your faith into anyone. Always do your own research. It's stupid to say, "Oh, but he told me so." That's the most stupidest thing you can do. Just do your own research. You never should listen to anyone on the internet. Not even me. I mean, always. I mean, take it with a grain of salt. What I tell you, just do your own research on it. Only do your own research on it. I mean, I give you my opinion about a certain thing here. Of course, you could be disagreeing with it. If you disagree with it, just give me your argument. I made 30K with 500 euros beginning of April. That's nice. No volume. I mean, yeah, it's pretty decent. Let me quickly check up on the volume because there are usually some people that are saying no volume. Sometimes, let me go towards the right chart. Let me enable the volume real quickly. Yeah, volumes are pretty low here, to be honest. That's true. But, I mean, necessarily to be worrying. I mean, that's not necessarily big. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty low volume. That's true. But, yeah, that's also a signal that you do get here. The volumes tend to run down here on these downtrends. Volumes tend to come down very massively because if we're going to compare the volumes to like, here beginning November, mid-November, the volumes were way higher because there were way more sellers in the market. And right now the sellers are getting exhausted. Sellers are getting, wormed out of the market. And because those sellers are getting out of the market right now, indeed, the volumes are running a little bit lower. But that's always the effect that you get here once the markets are, of course, trading low. Because the sellers are going to get washed out here. And as soon as all the sellers are washed out, we're going to increase again, and that's how it works. That is how it works, and that's the thing, and that's a fact. Thanks for the nice content. I mean, guys, I love making content for you guys out there. I love making content. Where do you live, Rover? I do not live in Rotterdam. I am currently in Utrecht, but I'm going away anytime soon. Because I'm going to France, and afterwards I'm going to Mexico. So it's going to be a pretty crazy month that we're going to have ahead of ourselves. I want to learn, do your research. I mean, you take of course information which you hear for granted, but never base your opinion from it. I mean, always do your own research afterwards. Your honesty about not trusting anyone on the internet is so true. I mean, that's true. I mean, I learned it the hard way, but like, I want my viewers to be smart, you know? I want to be having smart viewers, you know? And if you want to be a smart viewer, and if you want to be a smart person, the first lesson that you want to be learning here is never trust anyone on the internet. That's a fact. I'm not sure Bitcoin will go up to 100k. I'm very certain that Bitcoin will be going up to 100k in the coming year, because sellers are getting exhausted every single time here, and inflation keeps rising, and that's the reason why Bitcoin will be rising inevitably. And guys, give me a second here to drink my my cup of coffee here. Bro, come to Singapore. That's pretty good. Bro, BYBIT is going to launch Costa. What? Is BYBIT going to launch Costa? That's pretty crazy. Whoa, that's pretty crazy. Is that true? I don't know. That's pretty cool to hear. So I mean, I'm pretty cool if they're going to do so. Let's see what we're having. Near is indeed pumping today. So let me see what you guys are saying. No, I'm not. No. I'm not trying to cover the taxes. No, I'm still living in the Netherlands, so it's still paying my taxes over here, because I think it's a good country to live in. I'm willing to pay the taxes over here. The Holland is completely locked up by the virus. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm leaving. The reason why I'm leaving is because you can't do anything anymore over here. Literally, the only thing I can do is sit behind my desk. Of course, I've got I've got a small office. I sometimes go to my office to work a little bit there, because otherwise I'm at the same place the whole time. But it's very annoying that you can't do anything in the Netherlands anymore. It's really a little bit. It gives a little bit of depression, you know, because you're only. I mean, I'm always working alone, and I don't see anyone. It's pretty annoying, you know. What are you going to do in France? I'm going to take some skiing, because I can't go to Austria, because I'm not jabbed. So I can't go to Austria. I mean double jabbed, because you need 2 jabs or so for there. So I can't go to Austria. So that's pretty unfortunate. So I have to go to France. But yeah, I'm as well pretty screwed in France, because I have to literally do a test every 20 to 24 hours. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I want to be skiing over there, you know. I want to be snowboarding. So yeah, it's good. Bitcoin will go to 200k next year. I mean, the point here is that, like, a lot of people don't believe in the 100k Bitcoin anymore, and that's just to make myself more confident. Supermarkets are open, indeed. Supermarkets are indeed open. So, I mean, we've got plenty enough stuff to do, man. Just kidding. And I mean, as well, the gyms are closed, and that's the thing that I hate. Can you talk Dutch for 10 seconds? Natuurlijk kan ik Nederlands praten. Ik kan heel goed Nederlands praten. I live in Austria. Oh, that's pretty cool. So let's see if we're having any coins that are right now doing pretty good here, guys. Let me quickly check up here on CoinMarketCap. We're seeing some big gainers today. Of course, we're seeing Gaming Shiba, Shitcoin rising. So this is like the new Squid Game token. So if you want to be getting wrecked, buy into this coin. Please don't buy it, of course. This is the most stupidest coin you could be buying. It's a Binance Smart Chain coin. You're going to get plummet. You're going to get wrecked here. This is a crazy coin. You don't want to be buying it. This is a crazy coin. You will not want to be buying it. So please be careful. Please don't buy it, because if you're going to be buying it, you're going to go absolutely to wreck city. So please take advice from an online guy for once, and that's of course not buying into this shit coin, because you're going to lose all your money if you're going to buy into towards it. So yeah, very weird. It's on trending tokens. I think that they should be getting this away, you know. This is fooling a lot of investors. I think it's very bad here that they added this here on the top side and show these shit coins all time long, you know. So that's pretty interesting, of course, to see. Let me see the biggest gainer in the top 10 here, top 100. It's, of course, Near Protocol that we already checked up here. But we'll go over Ventum, of course. Ventum is doing a very good recovery. But, I mean, Ventum is as well a very good project. I've been saying it several times. Ventum is a good coin for accumulation. It came down, of course, pretty heavily. Let me remove all the drawings. I mean, Ventum maybe indeed came down massively from the highs. But still, it does take away. The project is very good here. The project is very, very good to see so. So I'm not very, very scared about Ventum at all and how it's going to be performing. I think Ventum is looking good. I think Ventum will be performing good here as well in the future. So I look forward towards what we're going to generate for the token, of course. So yeah, looking forward towards it. Of course, Ventum is right now trading on some key levels of resistance, like you can see right here. You can see it's trading against this resistance box over here, previous support, previous resistance. Right now as well, again, resistance. So daily close above this range is going to be bullish, of course. But Ventum is fundamentally, of course, looking very strong. It has been creating a very critical downward resistance line that already is getting broken today. So that's, of course, having particularly this bullish edge right now here. So that's also a thing I look forward towards right now to see Ventum breaking this downtrend and continue its trend up here. But yeah, Ventum is just a coin that you should be excited about. If you're not excited by Ventum, I mean, yeah, I don't know where you should be getting excited from then, from off that point. But yeah, Ventum looking good here, bouncing back here towards the highs, trading on $1.80, and hopefully anytime soon an all-time highs again. I use the Ventum chain every day, and that's the point here. People use Ventum. That's the point. People use Ventum, and that's the reason why it's good. Shitcoins community don't realize they can't become all millionaires, and that's the point. Like there's only like 99% of the people lose all their money, and 1% of the people invest in this token earns millions of dollars. Now, not millions because the market cap is 1.3 million, but he's literally earning like tons of money, you know? I mean, he's got a fully diluted market cap of $6 million US, so that's pretty crazy. Guys, let me quickly check up on VBIT what their market cap, by the way, is. So they got a market cap of almost $1 billion US, fully diluted. So that's pretty crazy. I think that's pretty crazy market capitalization that you did have for such kind of a token. So pretty cool to see. So high market cap, of course. I mean, we want to be seeing, of course, the total market cap as well, because then we don't have to know what kind of supply is total, or what kind of circling supply we have right now. So pretty cool to see V-Launch doing so good. But yeah, 1 billion market cap is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. $1 billion. Can you buy Meta Hero? I can buy it. Meta Hero. I mean, yeah, this been lacking a little bit here because of the metaverse hype turning away here. Oh wait, this is the wrong token. This is not the token I meant. Meta Hero, of course. I mean, the gaming, sort of the hype around the metaverse tokens has been decreasing a little bit here in the recent days. Of course, I think, yeah, that's likely to expect here. But yeah, it's still doing pretty decently over here right now. So I'm curious about where it's heading towards. But of course, we do know like Meta Hero is funding a lot of projects right now, and that's the reason why maybe they're using the tokens to invest into a lot of marketing. But yeah, I mean, Meta Hero, pretty decent coin here, not all too bad here. But should I buy it right now? I mean, I'm not holding it anymore. I sold it already a while ago, and I personally think that metaverse hype is a little bit over, so that's the reason I'm not holding it right now here. VBIT is rug pull. No, it's not. it's not a rug pull. Because of it, why is it a rug pull if it's did a 35x, guys? So please, I mean, so many people are. I mean, so many people have a different opinion about it, but I mean, I personally I will be staying neutral in it, but I don't think it's not rug pull, man. Let's see. Agreed, free money if you sell, but just a free dreams if you hold those shitcoin. I mean, it's just a dream indeed. People only hold those shitcoins because they can dream. They're going to lean in their bed. They're going to be in their bed, and they're going to dream about these tokens here. Yeah, CoinMarketCap should clean all scam coins. It's getting ridiculous. That's the point. I mean, we currently got 1,500 cryptos on CoinMarketCap, what is absolutely crazy. I think they're just paying CoinMarketCap to be getting listed over here, and they're paying CoinMarketCap to be on trending. I think literally that's how it goes here. I think they pay CoinMarketCap to be on trending, because why should these shit tokens be on trending? Why should Baby Flocky Billionaire coin be on trending? It doesn't make any sense. You know why they're on trending? Because they're paying shit tons of money towards CoinMarketCap. But look at this. Oh, this isn't a scam coin for sure not. It did. Oh, look at this. It went to $8, and right now it's trading on 0.000035. I mean, they're minting money like crazy. It's so stupid that this is on the front page of CoinMarketCap only because they're paying tons of money of it, you know? So, of course, if we're looking to trending page here, there are only shitcoins. Of course, Curved Out token is not shitcoin. But 90% of those tokens are shitcoins. They don't even have the market cap that's right now available, of course. So, Most visited as well. This is bullshit. This is not most visited. No one is going to be visiting PixV coin that's only a 2K watch list. That's bullshit. They're paying for it. So, I mean, that's the point. I mean, this is just shit. They have to get rid of these tokens. I don't buy into these tokens. If you do buy into these tokens, good luck. I mean, good luck. That's literally what I can say. So let's see what we're going to have here. I would like for you to look into Just Me Pumped Up. We already checked Just Me mode in the beginning of the stream here, guys. By the way, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure to slap it up right now. Can we reach today the 74.1k subscribers? That would be absolutely crazy, of course. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure to go below and press up the red button here, because if you're going to be pressing it up, you will be helping us out massively, of course. So we'll be truly appreciate if you're going to smash it up right now here. That's exactly what the hell. Baby Flocky, man, is getting out of hand right now. I mean, that's the point. I mean, look at these weird tokens that are rising up here. Flocky might be good. No, Flocky is just shitcoin as well here. I think Flocky. I mean, Flocky. Like they're spending your money. Like literally, what Flocky is doing, they're spending your money onto marketing. You're investing this token, and they're spending everything on marketing. You're getting absolutely wrecked if you're buying to Flocky. Flocky is a shitcoin. #1 shitcoin. I mean, I don't mind towards it, so please be careful. I think it's absolutely shit. I mean, there's only one meme coin I hold on, that is Dogecoin. It's only Dogecoin, nothing more or less, you know. So do your own research. Subscribed and liked. That's absolutely crazy, man. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, and of course, if you smashed up the like button, big shout out to you as well. Big shout out to you. So far, Bitcoin got another 40 minutes in this candle, so most likely we're going to curve back a little bit up here. 1 million subs is just a few months away, guys. Hopefully, it will be a few months away. Flocky is no different than the rest here. There's not enough money to go around. That's the point. But yeah, Flockies as well. I like this is they're screwing you over, man. Can you look into Live Pair? I don't know the coin Live Pair. Live Pair Tether. Live Pair had a massive run up here, came down again afterwards. So yeah, what do we think about it? I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what the project is all based on. Downward sloping trend line here getting formed here. We broke the trend line. This, of course, looking a little bit more bullish. Most likely, this is going to be resulting in a continuation towards the upside here. So that's, of course, currently having a little bit more of this bullish edge here on the market. So that's a thing I'm looking forward towards, and that's a thing that's, of course, right now pretty positive. So yeah, Live Pair looking good here. So hopefully there could be a continuation towards the upside getting generated. Daily time frame as well has been in a very strong uptrend. For the recent days, basically, we have been seeing, of course, a very significant trend towards the upside getting created here. Higher low structure getting formed here. Basically an upward sloping support line getting formed here along the way. So yeah, looking particularly solid, looking particularly bullish, looking particularly good here. So I do look forward towards what we're heading towards right now. So yeah, it's getting exciting here, and of course as well we can see clearly is that this trend line over here, previous resistance flipping into support right now in this time zone over here, really bouncing the price action as well back towards the upside. So yeah, trend line getting broken on the downward sloping trend line getting broken, so looking good, and most likely yeah, do expect a continuation. Live Pair is a streaming project. I mean, man, there has been a lot of streaming projects out there. Let me see the market cap, by the way. I mean, there's so many streaming projects out there. I mean, it's a pretty big one, to be honest. Be 111, of course. I mean, there's been a lot of streaming platforms, of course, but none of them really has been successful. Of course, I still think it's a good place to be investing in, because yeah, we do need more of these things. Getting started up here. Maybe I should be streaming over there as well. No, I've never considered like streaming on such kind of a platform. But yeah, 900 million market cap, pretty cool to see. So yeah, Live Pair is doing good. Live Pair is doing good. Hopefully, it could be bringing you massive gains, my man. I truly hope it for you. You could be making very good gains with it. So that's the thing we're going to be hoping for you. So let's see what we're having right now. Let's see what the chat is saying. What altcoin do you own the most of? I own the most of Ethereum, man. I own the most of it on Ethereum. So Ethereum is, yeah, definitely a must hold big altcoin, of course. Bitcoin spends none of its holders' money on anything. Find a shitcoin like that. That's a very good saying by you, Tribble. I totally agree. Bitcoin doesn't spend your money. Of course. I mean, indirectly, does spend your money on miners, but that's indirectly. So yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, of course, we need to secure the network, so that's a good thing. Check ETH. Check ETH. I mean, we already checked over ETH, unless we're seeing right now that's a market volatility move. No, we're not seeing so. So no, we already checked up on the ETH here. So if you want to be seeing our ETH thoughts, you should go a little bit back in towards the stream here. ETH, of course, forming this big symmetrical triangle here. That could break out towards either direction right now here. So yeah, make sure to take that in consideration. Which coin should we stake? I mean, you should do your own research. I mean, I'm staking a lot on PancakeSwap. I didn't load up on Solana. I mean, I did. I mean, bought a sheep for Solana. I mean, I did bought some Solana. I bought Solana on $40, but cheap. Yeah, of course. Do we call it $40 cheap for Solana? Is that really cheap? No, I don't think so. So no, I not necessarily bought the bottom, but I mean, I'm not really holding a lot of Solana anymore right now. I sold the majority of my Solana already. Reason why is because it's not fully decentralized, and I think it's going to be lacking strength here in the coming days. Solana, pretty big downtrend here. Rejected by previous support line. It's not looking necessarily so strong here. It's not necessarily looking so strong here. Bitcoin retesting its trend. Yeah, currently it is time. So trend line getting retested after the close outside of it. So that's looking good. Rover, what kind of Lambo are you going to be buying at the time? I'm going to be buying a Euros probably, because yeah, Euros is just a little bit better for a Lambo because yeah, I mean, I want to really buy in like a Hurricane or so, but like, it's not smart because you can't drive with it every single day, and I want to be driving every single day in my car, so I'm probably going to just buy Euros because it's just a little bit better to drive here. I'm probably going to already. I mean, I said to myself, I'm going to be buying at 100k Bitcoin. That's the thing I always said. Maybe I'm going to be buying it already a little bit earlier. I don't know yet exactly. But I mean, for sure, if Bitcoin reach 100k, I will be buying a supercar just for fun, you know. But maybe it's already going to be a little bit earlier. Of course, I always say to everyone out there, never buy a car if it's more than, let's say, 5 to 10% of your valuation of your portfolio. So yeah, it's very important to look at. And of course, definitely I'm not going to be buying it in the depth. So if I'm going to be buying, let's say, a supercar, so it has to be at the market all-time high. We have a lot of speed bumps in the Netherlands. Yeah, indeed. I do know that. Literally, to get to my house, I have to take 17 speed bumps that like are crazy. I have to drive 5 kilometers an hour to get there. So that's pretty crazy. Like 3 miles an hour, guys. I have to drive 3 miles an hour to get over the speed bump. Otherwise, everything goes away, you know? Excuse me. Bro, you should lease. No. I mean, for sure, it's smart to leave money, but I mean, I just want to buy it because, yeah, I mean, why not, you know? Rover, just drive a Land Rover. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, anyways. So many people are saying what car I should buy. As always, I mean, people love cars here. I mean, I love cars as well. I mean, my real passion for cars just started like this year. I mean, before, like, I've never really been into cars, but right now, I mean, I just want to be buying a good car, you know? I don't know what it is. It's just, I mean, I'm still been waiting for it because we're running on a dip here. But as soon as we come out of the dip, because I don't want to be selling the dip, you know. I mean, it can make quite a difference because if you're going to be buying, like, the car costs like 300k, like $300,000 US, and if I like either buy it right now or I just wait till Bitcoin trades on Optimize, because Bitcoin trading at Optimize is inevitable. And of course, if Bitcoin going to down to 30k, I'm just going to wait even longer. It's going to be 42% pump here, so that 300k is going to be at that point going to be worth approximately $120,000 US more. So I just missed out on $120,000 if I'm going to be buying it right now. Well, I just have patience for another 2 months and I buy cheaper, you know. So that's the reason why I wait. Never sell the dip. I mean, that's the thing. I can't sell the dip, and that's the reason. I mean, I was already planning to be buying on the previous autumn high, but then I said, oh, I'm going to delay it a little bit, and then right now I'm just waiting a little bit longer. So I'm good. I mean, just never sell the dip. Don't buy expensive stuff in the dip. But I mean, you know why I'm going to be buying this stuff once we're going to pump to Optimize, because that is as well diversification. I mean, of course, the car is not a good investment, but I can sell it anyway very quickly again if the market is going to dip. I mean, I have some money. I mean, if we're going to, let's say Bitcoin goes to 100k, I buy a car for maybe $300,000 or $400,000 US, you know. market is going to dip to 50k, I'm going to sell it right away. I'm going to sell it right away because I have to be buying the dip here. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to hodl it. I'm going to sell that car to be buying the dip. That's what I'm going to do. So I look forward towards it, what we're going to do. Buy a bicycle. I mean, I will do so. I will do so. Rover, come to Spain. I have a house close to the beach with mountains. You can stay here. I mean, bro, I can get my own home, but very nice that you that you invite me over there. I mean, bro, one day I will come. Bro, one day I will come. When meeting, guys, we can do it, of course, a Rover meeting, and let's say Dubai or whatsoever, maybe coming summer or so, or maybe into maybe I'm going there as well in February still, beginning February. I'm flying back to Dubai for like maybe 2 weeks or so because I want to be maybe I don't know. Maybe we could be doing some meetup or so. I mean, just guys, by the way, just follow me on Instagram. Because if I do such kind of things, in Twitter, of course, I will be probably not posting YouTube. Go to Instagram. You can find it in the link description. Rover, Crypto Rover YT. I'm trying to get the name Crypto Rover, but it's already occupied. But Crypto Rover YT. So yeah, make sure to follow us over there. Will be truly amazing. If you can follow us over there, will be truly amazing. India, when? I mean, I've never thought about going to India, but for sure one day I will be going to there. Hell yeah, indeed. Yeah, guys, will be truly amazing to meet the community. Will be truly amazing. No, in Utrecht. I mean, guys, I think the Netherlands is not really the centralized, very central place for everyone to go to. I mean, yeah, just a small meeting. Yeah, but I'm scared. You know, in the Netherlands, I'm always a little bit scared and a little bit careful with these kinds of things. When moon, sir? Is Dan asking me. When moon? That's a very good question. I mean, to be honest, when moon, we're very close to moon. We're very close to moon because we're right now getting signals in the market that we have only seen 3 times before this year. So we're seeing once again a bullish divergence on the MACD. Of course, we're seeing several bullish divergences on several momentum indicators, but what this basically means here is that momentum is shifting on Bitcoin on a daily time frame. So it's a very good question. But yeah, we are seeing the same signal that we have seen 3 times before. Of course, it's a lacking signal. It's a lacking indicator. Like you can see over here, lacking indicator, lacking indicator, lacking indicator. But I can tell you already, moon is close. Reversal is close of the market. Market reversal is extremely close right now. So it will be stupid to be bearish right now. It will be stupid to sell the dip. I mean, I'm not selling the dip. I'm buying the dip. Of course, if you want to be getting rich, just buy and hodl. I mean, the poor stay poor because they sell the dip and they buy high. The rich get richer because they do the opposite. They trade against the emotion. And of course, the emotion right now is that people are in fear. And that's the reason why they're standing up. So I'm playing against the emotions. Of course, if we learn from the past, we do know every single time we're buying into our fear. Every single time we're buying into once people are afraid in the market, we're making massive profits, just like September, just like July, like June, and right now again in December. December so far is going to go down in history books as the best accumulation for 2020. The best way to prepare yourself for 2020 right now is buying into December, in my opinion. Very close to me, guys. I always say monsoon, guys, monsoon. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, guys, we're extremely close with smashing it up here towards that 74.1k target. So can we reach today would be truly amazing. If you haven't already slapped that up, make sure to do so right now. Will be truly appreciated. I mean, if you buy right now, just ride it. Indeed, just sit on it. Just sit on your backs for the coming 2 years or so. Just sit on your backs. Buy a hodl, stake, or yield. And exactly. That's my point, Sam, because it's very, 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 you have to be careful for those kinds of things, you know. I don't know if you probably understand that. I've been most likely buying when I was I've made the most money by buying once I was afraid. I mean, that's the point. That's the point. You could just make lots of money. You could be making loads of money by buying it towards fear. And of course, right now we're trying to be building up a position, and this position, we're going to make tons of money with this position. We're going to make so much money by trading this position towards the upside. It's crazy. The will is buying your fear. I mean, I don't know if I can call myself already a will. I mean, I don't know when you can call yourself a will. But I mean, I'm buying the fear. I'm just give you guys my view on it right now. Of course, I do have that 10-year plan. 10-year plan. I want to be turning 1 mil into 50 mil. I think that's easily doable in 10 years, because especially, I mean, I think your dollar valuation is like 1 mil to 50 mil is going to be easy because the inflation is going to be high, the money printing will be high. So in 10 years time, you're easily going to do that. But the question is your purchasing power as well increasing massively with that 50x of your portfolio? Because they're aiming, of course, for 2% inflation a year. So your portfolio should at least rise 2% a year. But nowadays, we rise with inflation rates of approximately 6 or 7% a year. What means that your portfolio at least have to increase 10% a year if you want to be staying profitable, you know? Another side is saying, same, always make the most buying the fear, and that's the point. That's the point. A whale is 1,000 Bitcoin. No, I'm not a whale yet. That's 50 million, right? Or, yeah, that's 50 million. Not a whale yet. Yeah, that's 50 million. Let me see. Bitcoin in accumulation phase. 40 to 50k. The March. I don't think that Bitcoin is going to be going sideways between the 40 and 50k till March. I don't think so. I think we're going to rather see earlier moves. But I mean, if Bitcoin, let's say, is really going to go sideways for the coming 3 months out of ourselves, people will be getting bored. People will be stop investing their time into crypto. What is, of course, pretty bad, but still, because the majority of the people are going to stop investing their time in crypto. We can become more richer because, yeah, once the majority of the people is not paying attention, we should be paying attention, of course, and we should be making massive amounts of money. So that's, of course, what we do here, and that's how we're going to be making tons of money, of course. So I look forward towards that. I look very much forward towards how that is going to be playing out over here. So let's see what we're having. Will or not, you have to earn it to at least. Indeed. You have to swim with them, indeed. You have to learn to swim with them. You have to learn to swim with the whales. I mean, even though you're scared for whales, you have to learn to swim with them. That's basically the what is your fear index, Rover? What do you exactly mean with that? It's not my fear index. It's like from the fear and greed index. It's a very interesting data source that they're using for volatility, market momentum and volume, social media, surf beats, dominance, and trends. And that is, of course, coming down towards the data of 34 right now on the index. So pretty cool. Very, very interesting what they are using, of course, for the information. Indeed. Will or not, gotta learn to swim with them. That's exactly a very nice saying. From you guys, Bean Burden. I will be quickly tweeting this as well. I mean, I think it's very cool, guys. And let me as well, guys, do you guys want to be winning some, let's say, do you guys want to be winning a quick giveaway here? Guys, if you want to be winning, should I do a $100 giveaway real quickly for you guys? Which really amazing, guys. I will be doing quickly a $100 giveaway. I will be picking the winner in 10 minutes. The only thing that you have to do here, if you want to be, of course, win this $100, guys, is very simple. I'm going to pick a winner live in the stream here, and I'm going to send it right away after the stream as well. Is that you have to follow my Twitter account, and you have to retweet and like this tweet. So I just put the tweet here in the YouTube live chat. If you want to be winning $100. I'm going to give it away to one lucky winner who is going to be retweeting this tweet, like this tweet, and who follows my account. And of course, if you're going to, let's say, not occur to one of these, you have to do all three of these steps, because if you're not following these 3 steps, you're not going to be able to get a giveaway. So please make sure that you're liking, retweeting, and follow my account. And then you could be winning a very quick $100. Of course, I only watch with 700 of you guys out there right now. And because of that, your chance of winning this $100 is pretty big. So make sure to do so right now if you want to be winning some quick money, of course. I'm giving away every single day, like $100 every single stream. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to be winning anything of it. Will you meet Didi in Mexico? Yeah, probably I will. But I met him already several times, Didi. Didi is a very nice guy. But we will be meeting for sure. He told me go in January to Mexico, then we can meet each other again. So yes, I'm going to Mexico, and probably he will be there as well. So guys, I see you're already smashing that that retweet button like crazy. So that's really amazing, of course. So if you haven't already followed me as well, make sure you have to be following me, retweet and like it, because otherwise you won't be getting an entry. So make sure to do so. That will be truly appreciated, of course, because otherwise you're not going to get the entry, and otherwise you're going to see it in the screen that you were going to get picked, but you were not, let's say, not following me, or you were not liking the tweet or so, you know. So you have to follow those things, and then you will be winning in a quick $100. I will be picking the winner in 9 more minutes. So once the tweet is 10 minutes live, I will be picking the winner real quickly, guys. So will or not, you gotta learn to swim with that. That's exactly a very nice one. Pull the winner now. No, guys, I give you guys always 10 minutes. I will always give you guys 10 minutes. Where's the typo in your tweet? So a big shout out to Dean, of course, with this amazing saying, of course, that he made here. Yeah, let's get over with it. So yeah, Bitcoin, of course, 48.2K right now. Still pretty neutral price, actually, guys. I mean, I'm really ready for Moon right now. I'm really ready for Moon. When did you join crypto? Beginning 2016. So in January 2016, I started. So in exactly like 1 month from now on, that is exactly 6 years then. So I'm very close to 6 years. I look forward towards it. I very much look forward towards that period. I mean, yeah, 6 years in crypto is it's a pretty long time, right? It's a pretty long time. Guys, you still have, if you don't know what my Twitter is here, you can find it here right in the bottom left side of the screen, so you can still win that $100 very quickly. So make sure to check that out here. I want to go to El Salvador. I mean, as soon as the Bitcoin city is done there, I will be going to El Salvador as well. I'm really looking forward towards going to that place here. I mean, it's going to be a pretty epic place to see. So I mean, from me on, I can't wait to see how it's going to be looking over there. I mean, it will be pretty cool to see that. It would be pretty cool to see that, man. I would love to see El Salvador. I mean, I've never seen it before, and I mean, if they are going to be building a Bitcoin city, I mean, I want to be the first one who's going to be visiting that city. So let's see what we're having. Rover, you should feel lucky. Court and call is. I mean, I don't know who it is. Let me see. ADS pumping. I'm almost 5 years in. That's very nice. The longer you're in, the more knowledge you're going to get, and the easier it is to survive the drop-offs, right? So, I mean, drop-offs are easier to survive if you're longer in the space. So, yeah, and just make sure that you're going to be long in the crypto space, because, I mean, you just experience comes with time, of course. So, as well, Cardano was forming a descending triangle. Cardano broke out of the descending triangle. Price target of the descending triangle is, of course, this measured move of 16% towards the upside. So far, has been a it's going to be 20% move here. So far, we still got another 13 cents to go here. But Cardano is indeed already starting to be pushing up again from up this range here on the 4 hourly time frame. So that's pretty decent to see Cardano bouncing back towards those highs as well. Cardano basically did broke the lower high trend over here. And right now it's forming a higher high. So this is, of course, pretty beautiful to see so, because, yeah, right now it's creating this continuation up here. Hopefully it's going to create a further continuation move here towards as well higher targets. So it's looking particularly good here. Personally, I do expect Cardano to see this target right to $1.47 here. Of course, that's going to be a pretty important target to be breaking above again, because, yeah, previous resistance is going to be right now probably flip into resistance as well. So yeah, look forward towards that. Hopefully, yeah, we could be seeing a break from this range. And let me quickly see how much entries we got. We currently got like 136 entries, guys, because 136 retweets. So, guys, if you still want to be joining the giveaway, we're going to give $100 away here. If you're going to be retweeting this tweet here, like the tweet, and, of course, if you're going to follow us here on Twitter. So, if you're following all these requirements, you're going to be winning it. Currently, there are only 136 entries, so your chance of winning is 1 out of the 136 here. So, yeah, you could be winning an easy $100 if you're going to be following us on Twitter, and, of course, join me with this giveaway. We're going to do it every single day. We're doing it almost every single day here, guys. So, if you're interested in these giveaways, no fake giveaways, of course, like you can see here, like that yesterday. This was the day before. Thanks, Rover. This was the day before. Litecoin. Like, we're giving away so many stuff here, guys. So please do take that in consideration. Where, I mean, we like to do giving away stuff, you know. So yeah, look forward towards it, of course. All Web3 tokens are pumping next big hype. I think you're definitely right about that one, man. You're definitely right about the next big hype thing is going to be the Web2. I think that's true, and I look forward towards how Web3 is going to be developing, of course. I very much look forward towards it. I think Web3 tokens are going to do very good here in the coming days ahead of ourselves here. Submarine is always an option. Let me see. Let's spread the crypto love. Indeed, that's a very nice one. Hashtag spread the crypto love. I mean, that's a very, very nice one. I think it's a very good one. Hashtag spread the crypto love. So 4 more minutes to go. Then we're going to be picking the winner, of course. 9 years in crypto, another side. You're 9 years in crypto? I mean, I wish I was 9 years in crypto. That's a very good job by you. I'm very jealous. And I mean, you're 9 years in crypto and still, I mean, every single day is so exciting probably. I mean, for me, I'm almost 6 years right now. And every single day I go through here in crypto, it just makes myself more exciting. And I mean, it's so nice to be in the space here. I'm so happy I'm in this space and I found my place here and I can make my work out of it because yeah, there's a lot of money in crypto, so you could be making a lot of money for it as well. Still waiting for Mt. Gox. I mean, I do understand that. Let me quickly still check up on the US 500. I mean, guys, what we can currently see, what we can currently see on the stock market is that there's been a very significant bounce back here on the recent days here. So stock market again, because they were afraid about the variant of the new pandemic variant, of course, the new virus variant. Can't say the word, otherwise I will be getting blocked on YouTube. But yeah, you can see there was a lot of fear in the market of that. But yeah, we bounced back completely because yeah, we basically have that every single time. Like I say to every one of my viewers out there, the stock market is always going to be overreacting from those viruses, and it's just a very good time to be buying and accumulating those tokens at that time here. So I look forward towards it. I think yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting for how the US 500, the stock market is going to react it, and of course, stock market reacting good is going to be positive, but of course for Mt. Gox it's going to always be interesting how they are going to do and pay their bills, of course. So that could be maybe even still a bearish effect here, but so far the pre-market we're moving up already 0.2%. So I'm curious about how it's going to be playing out here, but so far it looks like the 4-hourly time frame, and purely in terms of technical analysis, no news or whatsoever. Q1 or Q2 2022 Mt. Gox. I mean, yeah, there's going to be a very big one, and of course probably will be a lot of fear. I mean, someone is calling it a dead cat bounce. I don't know if you do know the definition of a dead cat bounce here, but that's not dead cat bounce. But yeah, we can clearly see double bottom getting formed with a higher low structure, clearly looking extremely bullish. Because yeah, higher low structure getting formed here together with a big W. This is going to lead towards a massive continuation up here. Of course, we did know there was an overreaction in the market, just like we saw over here as well. This W getting formed here, it looks very good. But yeah, we do know there was an overreaction on the market, and right now it starts to be moving back up here, so it's looking good. Of course, literally. Let me quickly check this. Literally, 6 days ago, we did still set a new all-time high on the stock market. So yeah, it's looking pretty good for the stock market right now. It's looking good. And I mean, a dead cat bounce, some people don't know the definition of a dead cat bounce, but dead cat bounce is a 50% retracement towards a trend high where it was trading in. And of course, if we're going to look towards the 50% point of the trend, let me quickly enable the VIP. The 50% point was the 46.45, and we clearly suppressed the 46.45 because we're running trading on 4700. So no, it's not dead cat bounce. So of course, please, if you say that, know your definitions about certain things here. A pretty strong V indeed. It looks like a very strong V-shaped recovery, but of course that's also a way you could be approaching it for the stock market. But of course we could be as well approaching it from like bottom, higher low getting formed on the bottom, and together with this we're forming a W structure, of course, on the market. So yeah, looking good here, and because of the stock market being bullish, this could be happening as well later today if we're going to see a continuation on the stock market open, having a little bit more of this bullish edge here as well on the Bitcoin market. So it's looking good. That's pretty crazy what they're doing there, man. Mt. Gox. It is all done up on Mt. Gox. Some crazy stories that came out on the of that, like a USB stick that had like 1,000 Bitcoin just laying around over there. That's pretty crazy. Cats do have 9 lives, anyways. That's true. Cats have 9 lives anyway, so why should we matter? But guys, right now only 9 subscribers away before slapping it up towards 74.1k here. If you haven't already, make sure to smash it up right now here. Guys, we are 11 minutes into the tweet, so I will be real quickly pick the winner. Guys, if you still want to be join this giveaway, make sure to retweet it and follow us and like the tweet as soon as possible. This is our Twitter page. You can see it on the bottom left side of the screen. But I'm going to be picking the winner right now here, so I give you guys another minute to join it. Otherwise, you're too late. So that will be pretty unfortunate, of course, if you're going to be missing out on the giveaway. So let me load in towards the tweet, and let me go over it right now. So I will be picking the winner right now, guys. So we got like 145 entries, so that's correct. So hopefully one of you guys is going to be very lucky. And let me see who is the lucky one. It's like this. The disastrous welder 69. So congratulations, my man, you won the giveaway. So indeed, you retweeted it over there, like you can see. Congrats, bro. Congrats, you won $100. Please send your LTC address. I will be sending it through Litecoin because that's for me the easiest way to send it. So congratulations, my man, disastrous welder 69. Hopefully you're going to be enjoy your $100 that you just won here. So that's what you can win. You can always win these free stuff here on the channel, and that's of course a thing that we love to do here, of course. So yeah, make sure to follow us as well on Twitter if you don't want to be missing out on anything. Make sure to follow us as well on YouTube because we're just giving away every single day at least $100. So that's pretty nice, right? We like to give away a lot of stuff here on the channel. So congratulations, my man. Let me know if you're as well here. Let me know if you're as well here. Are you really into NFTs? No, I'm not really into NFTs that heavily because I think 90% of the NFTs are a bubble. Medic G is saying, I'm never win. I'm sorry, bro. You will win one day. As soon as you enter enough of them, you will win one day. I can tell you, my man, Medic G. But no, I think that like 90% of the NFTs are a pretty big bubble because they're just minting and minting left and right, and that's the thing that I do think here. Congratulations, bro. Let me know if you're here. We're in a bear market that's slowly dragging us down without anyone realizing it. I mean, that's not true because the definition of a bear market is a completely different definition. Definition of a bear market is basically that an asset will be having a sudden loss of interest for a longer extended period. Should I right now really expect that we're going to be seeing a sudden loss of interest for a longer period in the market? No, I don't think so. And why do I think so is because the world economic system right now is right now completely screwed up because they're printing money like crazy. The inflation rates are extremely high, and that's the reason why I do not expect there's going to be a sudden loss of interest on Bitcoin. So pretty cool. Congrats, Jack. Great name indeed. Congrats. Thanks, Rover, bro. YOLO, that $100 into Flocky. I mean, no, man. I mean, of course you can do whatever you want with it. I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but I mean, be wise what you're going to do with it. But of course, for me, it feels very good that I make like people maybe, of course, for me like $100 is like a thing like it's not so yeah, it feels very bad to say that sometimes, but $100 is very not a lot from in my perspective right now. But of course for some people it could be mean the world to them, and that's of course the lovely part about doing giveaways and giving back towards community, you know, giving back towards people. And that's the thing that I want to be keep continuously doing, because why shouldn't I make other people happy, you know? That's the whole point. And we can just help each other out for these kinds of things. Tree speaks and doomed house pattern still applies. What do you mean with that? I don't know. Price target, Rover. Price target of this breakout is going to be the 49k here. Where personally I expect, like I told everyone before already, I expect further continuations up here because basically we're forming as well several bullish diverges on this trend right now. I expect price targets to be laying around to 49.5k, basically orange box. Of course, breakthrough of this orange box could be leading towards even further continuations. What I do expect eventually, of course. So yeah, look forward towards it. Let me know if the winners in the chat here will be truly amazing. Yeah, much love, guys. I mean, it's definitely lovely. I mean, you should be careful. I mean, CryptoPunks have been dropping in value. Is that true? Let me quickly check up on OpenSea. I mean, I've been not really. I mean, I wanted to be buying CryptoPunk once they were trading on 100k. I wish I bought them because if I did buy them, I made tons of money. But I only I took advice from some friends and they said no, you should be staying away from it. Where can I see the CryptoPunks? I mean, I'm so not into NFTs. It's like crazy. Ah, here, CryptoPunks. Like, I'm so not into NFTs. It's like crazy. But yeah, like you can see they are indeed pretty cheaper. They become pretty cheap right now. But let me see right now. Recently sold. So recently sold this one for 60, this one for 50, this one for 88. So 60, how much is that exactly? 60 is like 60 times, let me quickly see. I mean, they were sold for 100, like 60 times 4,000 is like 240k. 240k is completely cheap here. They were getting for 400k and right now for 240k. Like, they dropped in valuation pretty quickly, to be honest. He lost a lot of money with it. So that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. So yeah. Should you ride a whole Ethereum or the CryptoPunks? I mean, it's a question. I mean, one day I was willing to be buying them for way cheaper, but right now, yeah, they're indeed losing their value right now a little bit here. So volume traded is pretty high, of course, still. But yeah, pretty unfortunate to see what's happening here. So of course you can see they're going for approximately 220k here, 300k. So yeah, of course they were going for, some of them were going for millions, but right now not anymore. So. Indeed, they're losing a little bit of its value. The Bitcoin is curving back up here. Bitcoin is curving back up. Who won the giveaway? It was this guy. I closed already the site. So if you want to be seeing who won the giveaway, go a little bit back into the stream. Oh wait, I can see it over here by messages. It was this Disastrous Welder 69. This guy won the giveaway. So yeah, you can go back a little bit into the stream. When there you can see, of course, where we did the live picking. So it's really amazing if you're going to be checking that out, of course. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. But Bitcoin is moving up pretty decently. Of course, it broke out of the falling wedge structure, right, and retested levels into the previous resistance into support. So yeah, it does have, of course, quite of this bullish edge right now in this market. So that's decent. That's looking decent. That is looking pretty decent. So hopefully, yeah, we're going to see a continuation. Yeah, indeed. And of course, will or not, guys, you got to learn to swim with them. That's exactly what we do think here. That's exactly what we do think. Bitcoin pumping. I mean, it's not pumping. It's just moving up ever so slightly. But indeed, I do think there's going to be a massive market move imminent. I think it's going to be playing out anytime soon here. And I'm ready for it. I'm sitting ready for it. Good to Morgan. Yo, let's hype it up, Rubber. Of course, let's hype it up. Indeed, let's get some hype here in the chat. Let's get excited. I mean, Bitcoin is indeed moving up right now. Let's get, oh, guys, oh, Bitcoin is indeed moving up. Bitcoin is indeed, currently, it is moving up, guys. This is, of course, absolutely lovely to see. So, hopefully, Bitcoin could be continuing its trend up here. Buy or not? I mean, that's the thing that you should be determining yourself. That's a thing that's up to you here. Of course, I don't really call this a massive pump here because yeah, eventually this is just an like today, yeah, like this 30-minute 1 hour candle we just moved 0.4%. So is 0.4% really a pump? No, I don't call that a pump. So now I'm just going to be just hodling, of course. I mean, that's my strategy, but still anticipate, of course, continuation up getting formed from this point. We have been explaining it already several times here. Falling wedge getting created together with momentum divergence getting created on the RSI, MACD, money flow index, and storage RSI is, of course, having this bullish edge of the market right now, and that's the reason why we do expect market today is going to be climbing back towards this orange line over here on the top side. Of course, the only thing what could be break the game here is maybe a rich individual that's going to be pushing the price down here, but that's of course not a thing that I do expect. Guys, let's get some hype in the chat here. That's the question that no one knows. Indeed. In Christmas, when the stock market is closed, volume will be high on Bitcoin. Let's see what is going to be happening. Of course, I do personally think there's going to be a lot of manipulation going around here on the stock market. Sorry, on this weekend. I think there's going to be a lot of manipulation going around because probably maybe big traders expect lower volumes, but everyone's going to trade Bitcoin on the weekend because what can they trade? They can only trade Bitcoin. So it's going to be an interesting weekend indeed. It's going to be one of those weekends that is different. It's one of those weekends that's different. So let's see if the volume is going to be high on Bitcoin this weekend or not. I mean, I'm looking forward towards it. Of course, we could be benefiting from it either way here. I mean, hopefully, we're not going to see a dump. I mean, truly, to be honest, if I want to be seeing a dump, I want to be seeing a dump happening in the weekend, guys. By the way, we still got like this CME gap above us here. Like, we got a CME gap above us here on Bitcoin at 54k here. So still yet to fill this because we dumped on over the weekend. So I look forward towards dumping on the weekend again because then we could be creating another CME gap and then we could be pushing up very quickly. And while we're dumping on the weekend, I will be getting more trades in. So that's the thing I would love to see. So I would definitely love to see that. Stock markets close today. The stock market's already going to close, right? If I say it correctly, let me quickly search it up. Stock market close on Christmas. Or they're going to... So stock market is going to close on... Yeah, tomorrow they're closed. So today is the closing day. And that's the reason why... yeah, today's the closing day. That's basically what I can say. Nothing more, nothing less. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, as well for the CME here, like you can see for the CME gap is going to get started tomorrow already. So that's pretty cool, of course. So tomorrow, like, tonight basically the CME gap is already going to close here on the 10 o'clock for my time. So in 10 hours from now, when the CME gap is going to get closed here, so that's pretty cool. Let's see where it's going to be opening. So of course, it's a longer weekend. So tomorrow we could be expecting high volatility, of course, because of course, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be playing out tomorrow. Hopefully we could still see today a massive pump here. Because yeah, that's important. So yeah, in 10 hours from now on, we're going to close everything for the weekend, for the remaining of the weekend. So tomorrow, everyone is free. No trading for everyone tomorrow. Of course, for us, it's trading because Bitcoin doesn't stop. Bitcoin goes 24/7, of course. But yeah, for the people that are trading on stock market, etc., yeah, tomorrow there's free day. So it's looking good. Christmas pump will be imminent ever so slightly anytime soon, indeed. Just watch out for the forks. If the US dollar is pumping, crypto rover is dumb. Crypto is dumping. What? No, but of course we are going to be looking out for the dollar index as well here. Currently, by the way, dollar index has been not been performing so greatly, to be honest. It has been still ranging in these levels. I've been saying several times the highs is definitely for sell. Lower sides is of course usually we could be. I really anticipate a potential push here. But right now still we're moving down further on from those levels. So far, yeah, we're still creating a continuation down here. Let's see where it's heading towards. Hopefully, we could be, yeah, really seeing significant pushback down here. So, yeah, I'm looking forward towards it. Let me quickly as well check up the chart. The lira against, the dollar against the lira. So lira, of course, the lira is of course pretty funny to look at. US dollar against the lira. I mean, whoa, that is pretty crazy. So the lira is pumping right now. Yeah, I have to go to the different chart. I mean, this chart. I mean, the lira against the dollar. Yeah, the lira has been pumping on the recent hours, guys. Look at this. Lira, of course, got a buy from the ECB here. Pumped up 60% in the last days here. So, I mean, this is going to be a short-term pump. We all know that. But yeah, pretty crazy. Lira bouncing back so strongly after, of course, an approximately 90% correction. Is right now having a 60% bounce. But how strong is this bounce in perspective? Not extremely strong because it's still trading lower on where it was trading on 100 days ago, of course. So yeah, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. How much percent do you keep in cash on the dips? Right now, not a lot. Right now, it's only like 3 or 4% left. But usually it's 20%. But I distribute that along the trends up here. So as well, I mean, right now I'm anticipating a movement towards the upside. So I have a lot of my money invested. But as soon as we are going to be seeing a push up towards new automatism, I'm going to take some profits along the way up here. And with that money I take, with the profits I take along the way up, especially once all the wallets are in profit, I tend to use that money to buy the dip again. So that's a very good strategy. Trading the lira is catching a falling knife. That's exactly what I mean. Santa rally. Guys, can we get a Santa rally? Guys, let me know in the chat. Do you think we could get a Santa rally? That would be truly amazing, by the way, if we could get one. I mean, a center rally will be very, very decent here. It would be very decent if we could get a center rally. Let's go, guys. Yeah. Nice, man. Nice. Very nice to read this. Yeah, but the center rally will be a very, very decent to get. So, but 17 more seconds to go, guys, and we're going to close the 1 hour candle for the Bitcoin price action. So Bitcoin price action going to close its candle right now. It's really cool. We're seeing this candle close occurring right now once again as a continuation from the previous one. So pretty decent wick on the lower side, but yeah, indeed we closed the candle, and we're right on the last 1 hour candle of the 4 hour candle close. Let's see where we're heading towards from this point. Hopefully we could be seeing, of course, this continuation getting started on the last hour of the 4 hour candle. Of course, we do know that usually these last hours on the 4 hour candle closes are usually the most volatile hours that we do have in the candle. So hopefully this is going to be another continuation candle towards the upside rather than a continuation candle down. That's of course a thing that I do not like to see, of course, right now. So yeah, let's just wait and see how it's going to be occurring. But so far, it looks to be that Bitcoin is indeed pushing up to a little bit of its higher ranges. 48.5k is getting visited right now. 48.5k is getting visited right now. So that's pretty good. Oh, what is going on? What is going on? Do you feel this 1 hour candle is already retested from the breakout? Yes, for sure. It's already retested. So of course I've been already explaining, like in the beginning of the video, at the beginning of the stream, like I expected a continuation up here from the beginning of the stream, from the lows over here. The reason why is, first of all, yeah, we're forming a bullish bias reversal pattern. That's reason one why you do expect a continuation up getting formed. Reason two here is because we're forming just so many momentum divergence, and of course Rover trends indicators right now telling us we're going to be moving up here. Bro, I tagged you. SA, where did you tag me? There's so many platforms that you could be tagging me, so let me know where you did tag me. I want to be knowing, because otherwise I can't find it, of course. So let me know where you did tag me. Is it Twitter? I don't know if you can tag people on Twitter, but make sure to let me know here. It's Twitter. You mentioned me in Twitter, maybe. I'll be checking it. I don't see any mentions yet here, but SA, please let me know where did you send them. That will be truly amazing to know here. Let me know, SA. So let me see what we're having in the meantime. Oh, my Twitter is TKZ. Yeah, I don't know what you have sent me, bro. Let me know. I see nothing yet. Maybe you sent me a message a while ago, maybe. But currently I can't see anything that you. Oh, here I see it, bro. Check this. What is this? Can you put a rocket up on Bitcoin? I mean, that would be truly amazing. Can we put up? I mean, it's not very interesting, right, to discuss. But yeah, hopefully we could be seeing Christmas being a little bit more positive for Bitcoin, indeed. Mentioned, yes. Yeah, you mentioned me. There's no falling wedge. It's in head and shoulders. I mean, you could be approaching it as in head and shoulders as well. I mean, there's so many different approaches that you could be taking. Of course, in the short term, we're forming a falling wedge, but yeah, you could be as well approach it like an inverse head and shoulders, or like over here. Sorry, excuse me. Like over here. But yeah, let's see how it's going to be playing out, of course, on the bigger scale. But yeah, indeed, we are right now forming a falling wedge on the imminent short term. And with the momentum, the first is likely to expect it's moving up. Mine should, yes. So, people talking about tag you, and now I think that... oh, whoa, that's crazy. That's pretty crazy. But guys, anyways, I will be right now wrap up this stream here. What I will be doing here is that it will be like later today, as soon as we're going to see another market volatility move. So if there's going to be anything playing out today, I will be the first one on whole YouTube to be going live here. So I look forward towards what we're going to get here. So yeah, if you want to be seeing more of my face, and if you want to be seeing more of this cryptocurrency content, and if you want to be seeing more of the content, do not forget to subscribe to the channel right now here, because we're going to be back later today. Like I told you, if we're going to see anything important in the market that you have to be knowing about, you will be getting notified on this channel. So make sure to slap it up right now here. And if you're going to be slapping that like button, and of course subscribe to the channel, you will be not miss out on any of the content. But guys, with that being said, guys, I will be doing every single day a giveaway on my channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.